cutting edge.
Let's take this form, this very American tradition of entertainment into the 21st century, the new millennium.
Okay, no. What's the name of the show? The Wendy Williams Experience.
To bring you our feature presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what your ears are about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this queen.
From west to east.
Just better get it right.
Y'all know the name.
Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while.
I hate to brag.
Ain't nobody
It is phenomenal.
Like
the queen.
Right here.
Who the brother says with so much drama.
From yo block to yo block, heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the brother says with so much
Again and again.
Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Game Shoot of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Hey.
Glad you guys are here today. I'm glad to be here for you. I will tell you what, that doggone Star Jones, boy, I'll tell you, she's got herself in such a pickle, and I know she's so upset that we're going to talk about it, but we have to, Star. I'm just glad to hear you're okay. And damn you, Al, where were you? And what's going on with Russell and Kimura? Is that really about to be a wrap and everybody's just doing makeshift taping? And we'll talk about T.I. He's got a new movie, and he's down one girlfriend. We'll talk. And John Witherspoon is coming in today. We love him. Mr. Bang, Bang, Bang. And next hour is Advice Hour. Okay, here's the deal. Friend to the show, the very fabulous Dr. Desiree Clark. She's been here before. She's an OBGYN. She is here to answer those questions regarding that plumbing that we have. Ladies, this is the time to ask the doctor. So you can start faxing now for Advice Hour. I'll put aside your faxes for the doctor, plus we'll be taking your phone calls, okay? It's all about the OBGYN, Dr. Desiree Clark, during Advice Hour, and, of course, your questions. Other than that, hey, the phone lines are open, the email is working, and the fax machine is humming along. It is what it is, people. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
How you doing?
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hi. How you doing? I have to tell you, I feel like this is the first day of the rest of my life. Because, I mean, not that I would die if it never happened, but I just came from my photo shoot for a featured article in Essence magazine. That's like, that, you know, like the Essence woman is a certain woman, and you know, I could deny it all I wanted, but finally they came around, and a little tweaking, take the hair down just a bit. Can we shorten it just a bit? But shout out to Sam Fine, the fabulous Sam Fine. They rolled out the best. You know, when do you know, I mean, they do this for the girls at Essence Magazine, but I did not realize this. Like, they sent me for manicure, pedicure yesterday. They wanted to know, they wanted to set me up to get a hair weave, but you know, I tell you, my natural hair is too fine for a hair weave. So they brought in Hadia, who makes fabulous wigs. and pieces and stuff. And so Hadia gave me a short and sensible, something that I would go with my mother to the AKA luncheon in. But she teased the roots a little bit. And then Billy was on clothing, and she brought in... I was nervous because, Essence is a certain type of sophistication, not, my tacky, normal thing. But can I tell you how much I love the clothes? I bought 2 of the outfits from the article right there on the spot. I said, call in my credit card. I want to walk with these. The piece from Hadia, even though it's short and sensible, I can always use another luncheon piece. I'm wearing it right now. And I'm not washing my face for a week, Sam Fine. Doggone you. Hadia, by the way, has a new store in Manhattan. It's called The Glamour Suite, which I've never been there, but you can go to theglamoursuite.com and take a look at her stuff. She makes great hair pieces, and she's just got like a really interesting way about her. So thank you so much. Mickey, thank you. Just, Lavana, thank you. Leah, thank you. Leah was the go-to person. And, Leah was calling me and telling me, okay, so we wanted to, Mickey's vision is, shorter hair and, all this. I was like, oh my gosh, is this Mickey's vision or Wendy? But it turned out wonderfully. And guess what? It's for the July issue. Yeah, it's for the July issue of Essence Magazine. So I appreciate that. And, I feel like in a weird kind of way I've arrived.
Congrats.
And then shout out to Mickey's father. I didn't know that you were a big fan. How you doing?
How you doing?
And I'm going to have something for you, sir. Mickey's just got to give me the correct spelling of your name and whatnot. I'm going to make up a whole little package for you. But I had a wonderful morning. It started really early, but I had a wonderful morning, and I felt like Naomi. They were like really encouraging with the pose. And the same photographer who shot my album cover picture shot for the Essence piece. So I feel really confident. So anyway, I feel good. So I think I'll make a perfect host for you guys today. Coming off the heels of Roberta Flack yesterday, I was so I thought about her all night last night. And the first thing this morning when I woke up, I thought about her. Shout out to Yvonne. Yvonne sent me a fax. Very funny facts too about Roberta Flack. It says, hey Wendy, how you doing? I enjoyed your interview yesterday with Miss Flack. She is so lovely and down to earth. I especially love that you call her Miss Flack. But what was Miss Flack doing in the bushes at 12 and smoking cigarettes afterwards? That was funny. Yvonne's in Brooklyn. But do you know what? She told so many, from menopause to losing her virginity in the bushes. And I just loved our conversations with Roberta Flack. And let's go to line number 1. Lewis wants to talk about Black and White. And Lewis, I saw the show last night for the first time. I enjoyed it, but it doesn't mean to me what The Sopranos or Desperate Housewives of Orange County means. Lewis.
Did you in any way watch it with your kid or Kevin or anybody else?
No, I was by myself.
Oh, okay.
And little Kev was in the bed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you, you work in a business where jewelry and the whole idea of putting out an image and then selling that image as being successful
yes.
is very prominent.
Yes.
So did you get anything out of it? I know that you went out and you got some big rings for your finger, which put out the image that you're doing really well and you're successful in your business. But do you think that it in any way had an effect on how you go about living your life on a daily basis?
No, because I think that I put entertainment in a whole different category than regular workers. You know what I mean? With all due respect to regular workers, those families on the show are regular workers. $150 watch on an 8th grade boy was...
Who got kicked out of school and wasn't currently in school anymore.
Right. Well, first of all, I would crack my son's skull for wearing something like that to school. It's one thing if he earned the money, he already gave me a portion of his earnings for his college fund.
Even if you would still allow him to get it, even though it wasn't something that's necessary? Like, you can tell time from like a $5 watch, a Timex.
His father would have probably gotten it. My husband is, the epitome of,
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, Wendy. Well, thank you very much. I'm so happy you saw it finally.
But yeah, and I did. And I enjoyed it. I mean, if I'm sleepy before it comes on, I'm not going to feel bad about going to sleep. Maybe I'll catch it on the weekends, but I get the concept. I liked it.
Right.
You know, but I didn't love it.
Right.
Yeah, but I liked it.
Right. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Wendy.
you're welcome, Lewis. Bye-bye. Line number 5 is Yvonne. And, this might be the same Yvonne that I just talked about. She probably hung up the phone. She said, she just talked about my thing. So, T.I. and Tiny are no longer together, on one hand. And the other hand, maybe his new acting career has something to do with it. I don't know. I mean, they have a baby together. Tiny from Escape was on the show with the other girls. As a matter of fact, whatever happened to the Escape comeback? Well, gee, Tiny, you were here approximately 10 months ago talking about that. What happened? Well, I thought that they made a cute couple. I was hearing, grumblings of them picking up girls kind of sort of together, allegedly. So I thought maybe they had an understanding, which, I guess is another mark for, they'll be together forever. They if it works for them, it works for them. But people are saying that they're not together anymore. I don't know what happened. Let's talk about Star Jones, because I got to tell you something. My gossip colleague Mike Walker from the National Enquirer, along with my gossip colleague girlfriend Patricia Shipp, worked on this story. So I'm just not going to mince words. I'm just going to talk about Star Jones' plastic surgery and how she almost died.
Oh.
Yes. Well. Oh, and one last thing about the Essence article before I move on. The pictures. They have me sprawled out on the couch on one of the pictures in a gown, and I don't have shoes on, and my feet are featured in the piece. I just want you to know that.
Wow.
I just want you to know that my feet are featured in the piece. And I kept trying to tuck them under the gown and hide them. I wanted to do you all a favor and save me the embarrassment, but Mickey, the Essence woman embraces every flaw, which part of the reason why I never thought that I was an Essence woman to them, because, I believe in plastic surgery and dieting to within an inch of my life and like that. And I just feel like, my feet are good. They serve me well. They get me from point A to point B, but they shouldn't be featured. They sent me to this highfalutin salon to get a pedicure yesterday, and she labored over my gunboats. But even after the beautiful polish and all the labor, I said, boy, oh boy, they are non-featurable. Wow. And I'll be damned if they're featured now in the pictures. I apologize in advance. I don't mean to offend. So Star Jones almost died after secret plastic surgery operation that left her with internal bleeding and close to a heart attack, according to the National Enquirer. Shocked Star lost so much blood after undergoing the knife for a breast lift that doctors feared that she might not pull through. Can I do a sidebar here? I bet you it was more than a lift. Oh, that's just my little sidebar. You know what I mean? I bet you, there was some pulling, some nipping, some tucking, some, little, rejuvenation head to toe. But that's just, Anyway, she was trembling and she was shaking. She was uncontrollable with it. She was rushed to the hospital for emergency transfusion after losing almost half the blood in her body. Wait, can we stretch this break a bit? Let me just finish the story. In her body. Star is 44. She flew to the West Coast from her New York home to have the boobs lifted secretly, because she probably thought that she could get away without people like us finding out. But the trip turned into a nightmare. Hold on, I'm going to tell you where Al was, because he damn sure wasn't by her side. Oh. Anyway. But the trip turned into a nightmare when she ended up fighting for survival at St. John's Health Center in Santa Monica. This happened on March 17th, which is a Friday. Great day to do surgery, because then you get the weekend to recoup and then the whole following week afterwards. And in another sensational twist, Star's husband, Al Reynolds, couldn't fly to be by her side because he was also in the hospital here in New York after he cut his head when he fell at his Manhattan gym on the same day. Isn't that just like a queen? Living in the gym. Probably busy gazing at other creatures.
How you doing?
Star's life and death drama unfolded several hours after she underwent the procedure for a breast lift. Distressed medics called 911 after their famous patient's vital signs plunged to a dangerous level. A source reveals Star had a breast lift and had planned to recuperate either at her best friend, Natalie Cole. P.S. That means that Natalie's the one that is left with Al. While, remember we did that blind item? Natalie Cole's house, or LaTanya Richardson, who is actor Samuel L. Jackson's wife. But then everything went wrong. Another insider explained several hours after the surgery, at around noon, the nurses saw the blood count was dropping and Star was actually going into shock. She was trembling and shaking uncontrollably. The ambulance was called and Star was rushed to St. John's Health Center emergency room, where she began a blood transfusion to save her life. She lost close to half of her own blood and was in danger of going into cardiac arrest. When she was out of danger, Star, who once toppled the scale, hold on, because when she's out of danger, wait until you hear how she diva'd out. Who once toppled the scale at 300 pounds, was taken to a private room where doctors monitored her throughout the night. She was accompanied through her terrifying ordeal by a woman friend. By Monday, March 20th, she had taken to the shelter of Serenity, one of the world's most exclusive aftercare facilities for wealthy cosmetic surgery patients, based in Santa Monica. Sources say Star was told her hemoglobin, which is the white blood cell count, had dropped to a dangerous low level, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me get to where she was frightened. Even though she was frightened during her ordeal, insiders say the TV star was still worried about the details of her breast lift operation leaking out because of the emergency. The insider said, remarkably, although she was shaken and terrified, she was extremely focused and seemed very worried about two things: staying alive and making sure this secret stayed secret. While the emergency room doctors were hurriedly pumping blood into her, she was busy mouthing off at the staff that under no circumstance was anyone to talk about the ordeal. Here she says, "I know my rights. I know my rights." She kept yelling. She was hysterical. She wanted out as soon as possible because she didn't want to be in a public hospital. Star's a qualified lawyer, blah, 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 so on and so forth, yada, yada, yada. It's over.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad that she lived because we need her on The View. And those breasts definitely needed a lift, as well as a few things tightened in other places, which I'm sure were... And damn you, Al. Do you feel like divorce is imminent? Do you feel like this relationship, you know what I'm saying? What was Al doing in New York while she's out there getting plastic surgery? An investigation needs to...
Wendy, man.
Michelle?
Yeah.
You're just having casual sex with him.
Right.
There is no engagement.
No.
He's got a girlfriend.
So-called. I'm pregnant now. Should I keep it?
Wait, hold on for just one moment. I'm about to reach through the phone and crack her skull.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Don't miss Steve Harvey's Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet in theaters now. 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and Classic Soul. Celebrating 35 years of service to the community.
Hey. That damn Steve Harvey. I'm just playing. We're going to have such a good time in Puerto Rico. Steve, what was he talking about this morning? I was checking him out. Very funny. You know what I like about Steve's show? And don't tell the bosses, because all the music. That's all they want to hear when they run radio stations. Oh, play the commercials and hit the music. I like that whenever I turn on Steve's show, he's in the middle of talking. I love it. I love it. And then I get out of the car and go in someplace, get back in the car, turn on the car, he's talking again. That's what I'm a talkie. Like that's what I want. Like I can hear Love Overboard on my own time.
Communicate.
Yes, I love the conversation. He had that little gay man in today. I forgot his name. Little gay man. Hey Steve, how you doing? Hey Jackie. Hey nephew Tommy. Hi little gay man. This hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is being brought to you by Universal Circus. And as a matter of fact, keep listening for your chance to win passes because we do have them. I would love to talk to Trindy right now on line number 3. She wants to talk about Lisa Ray and all of us. Hey, Trindy.
Hi, Wendy.
So now you know Lisa Ray is getting married.
Yes, but you missed, I know you missed last week Monday.
All of us?
Yes.
Yeah, what did I miss? What happened?
I was so waiting for you to come on and talk about it, but then I hear you say you missed it. It was about her sleeping with this guy, and his name was Peyton. And the wife was coming to the house to get her and wanted to fight her and all that stuff.
Oh, would that be art imitating life, Lisa Ray?
That's what I thought. When I turned it on like in the middle of it, and I said, "Oh my God!" I actually grabbed my phone up to call you. That's how bad.
I was just reading an article on Lisa Ray, and I can't even remember the publication, but I just remember the gist of one of the sentences, one of the things that she said, and the gist of it was, she's glad she's marrying him, and she'll never have to work again. Now, I would imagine that there's some sort of love in there also, but people marry for all kinds of reasons. And Lisa Ray is a woman of a certain age, and she's gone through a certain struggle in her career in terms of, trying to break out of being, the sex symbol but wanting to be a sex symbol in mainstream like sitcoms. I think they've done a good job with her, and she's done a good job on all of us and stuff.
Right.
And, like at one time she had her lacy lingerie collection. She, gave that up because now she's going to be married and she doesn't think it's appropriate, being that she's going to be the queen of the Turks and the Caicos and stuff.
So I guess maybe she wanted to clear that whole story up, so they wrote it in or something.
Didn't clear it up for me.
I was so mad that you didn't watch it because I was waiting for you to come in the next day and talk about it.
I didn't watch it, but I'm like Brenda K. Starr on that one. I still believe. But I congratulate her on managing to finagle, her way into queendom. Yeah.
Okay, Wendy. Yeah. It'll be nice talking to you.
Thank you. You too, Trindy. And she's getting married April 8th. April 8th. Or is it April 4th? Yeah, I think it's April 8th she gets married. It's April 4th that Della Reese premieres on HSN. I was talking with Sam Fine about that earlier because we both, that's one thing we have in common. We love to watch Adrienne Arpel sell stuff on HSN QVC. We love to watch Lauren Hutton. We love to, we love it. We watch it like it's TV. It is TV, but you know what I mean. Aisha's on line number 2, and she wants tips on, tips on starting a radio show. Well, the first thing is hook up with a radio station, Aisha. And at 25, I would have to know more about, where you're coming from. Do you have a radio background? But Lala's on line number 6. Can we talk to her? She wants to talk about relationships. Hi, Lala.
Yes. Hi, Miss Wendy.
How are you?
My name is, I already told you, Lala. I'm originally from Jersey, but I work in the Bronx. And I just wanted to tell you my little story. I'm a gay female. And my best friend, he's a gay male. And we've been best friends ever since childhood. But recently, we, with a little alcohol and little other things.
Oh, no, you're straight?
We did the do. We did the thing.
Okay.
So,
was that your first time being with a man?
No, it wasn't my first time, no.
Okay, go ahead.
But I just want to say, I just want to say that, do you think that we should continue to do it? Because he's seeing somebody, he's with somebody and I'm with somebody. But it's like I'm falling in love with him. So
no.
Do you think?
First of all, you're falling in love with the person that he is and all like that. But, no. He's gay. You're gay. You are gay, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
And he is gay, isn't he?
How you doing?
How you doing, Miss Wendy?
Yeah, you know what? It's just a comfort zone that you had with him. That's all. What you need to do is remember that feeling and try to harness that with, a same gender person since you're a lesbian, right?
Right.
I wouldn't do that. That's like a gay man marrying a straight woman. or you know what I mean? Or a gay woman marrying a straight, you know what it is. Why are you putting yourself through a lifetime of hell?
You're right. It's just the feelings, though. You can't hide the feelings.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Go back to being regular friends.
All right. I just want to say I enjoy your show. I love you.
All right. Thank you, Lala.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I love you, too. No homo. Line number 7 is Trisha, and she wants to talk about hair products.
Yes,
Hi, Trisha. How are you?
Hi. Yes, I wanted to talk about hair products for people who wanted to grow their hair.
I don't know.
People who have problems growing their hair.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking that if you wash your hair a lot, that helps your hair to grow. And if you put peppermint oil in your hair, that helps too.
Well, what they say about washing your hair a lot is it actually washes away the oils and the nutrients that are needed for your hair to grow. So even the white girls don't wash their hair every day anymore.
No, not every day, but like once a week is good. And then put a little peppermint oil in your hair. That dilutes your pores. The hair follicle makes the hair grow more.
It does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that's a tip that you're passing along to everyone.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Trisha.
All right.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, you guys, we're going to continue with the break. Darren, I see you on the line. Shamika, I see you too. We'll be back with more. And also, you know what? Behind the scenes, let me just give these tickets away. We're going to continue with the break. I've got passes for the stage play, Issues. We all got them. Are you ready for who's in this play? Angie Stone, Christopher Williams, Dave Hollister, and Vanessa Williams. I'm assuming this is Soul Food Vanessa Williams. So would you like to go? It's April 9th at the Newark Symphony Hall. All right. Well, caller number 10 at 866-GET-WENDY gets the passes. Dial carefully and good luck from my show and your radio station, 107.5 WBLS.
Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams!
Microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Wendy Williams, experience.
Yeah. Here we are, everyone. Shout out to everybody in Philadelphia and Delaware and whatnot. Shout out to Doc B. On April 14th, me and Doc B are going to be in Delaware at the Big Kahuna. Popping bottles of George Vasselli champagne. Doc B on the Wheels of Steel. And shout out to everybody in Delaware. I'll see you on April 14th. That same night, I will see people in Westchester. There's this club called Carib. It's in Westchester. Carib, New York. Exactly. I've been there before. I haven't been there in a while. There was, at one point, I think I was going to Carib every Friday night. Weren't we doing something there? The radio station, you have live broadcast every Friday night. So I haven't been there in a minute. So right after we leave Delaware on Friday, on April 14th, I think that's a Friday, we'll be in Westchester at Carib, popping bottles of George Vasselli champagne. So thank you. Now look, I just got the word that our doctor friend, Dr. Desiree Clark, our OBGYN for next hour, she just finished delivering a baby. And when I say just finished, I mean the baby's out. Now she's doing the clean out. You know, so she might be able to make it here in time for the second break in Advice Hour. If that's the case, then I'm going to hold her over till the hour of truth also, because a lot of people have questions for her. Okay? In the meantime, they say that Master P has just released a line of rims, and he's very happy with them. And they fit his Rolls-Royce Phantom, his Mercedes, and his Range Rover. So if they fit his 3 cars like that, then they'll surely fit your Rolls-Royce, won't they? I'm very proud of Janet Jackson. We knew that she'd do it. She's lost her weight. Now they're showing her walking around L.A. She's got big clothes on, but you can clearly see she's just waiting for the big reveal. She lost the weight. She's a notorious yo-yo dieter. Her weight sprung up to 160 pounds, and we all saw the pictures on the beach with the Paddington Bear straw hat and the red sweatshirt and the white pants, and now she's looking fantastic. She's ready to deliver her next CD, and at the very least, even if that CD flops the way the last one did, she's ready to deliver you the 6-pack abs and the goods. Well, every day's a struggle. She was told by Virgin, if you don't lose that weight, we're not going to release your CD. She has a trainer named Tony Martinez, or maybe Martinez. And Jessica looked up, getting ready to tell me, no, that's Martinez. Thank you, Jessica. They say that she did it by working out at least 5 days a week and jogging and race walking along the beach. Plus, they say she does a grueling squat lunge routine. And then she traded her usual fried chicken and, comfort food for healthier food like fruits and salads and stuff. But you know what? They also say Oprah has gained 40 pounds. Oh. Yeah. And one of the things that they're saying regarding that is that, she's finally closed the door. And I don't believe that. I don't believe she'll ever close the door on Stedman, because how many times have we heard that? No, I don't believe she'll ever marry him. She's not going to have, family with him, no kids or, nothing like that. But she, this whole Stedman thing. And then apparently there was some guy in her life like 25 years ago that she was with. And that's the love that she lost. And she's still dwelling on that. It's really amazing to me, because I picture Oprah to be so much stronger than to dwell on love lost, especially when her life has changed. So, I know love levels the playing field and it makes us all stupid. But my goodness, Oprah. And from what I understand, according to, one of the tabloids I was reading while Sam was beating my face, they were saying that Oprah wants more passion in her life. I agree. Oprah, I'm just saying, it's the lack of passion. That's why I can never picture Oprah having sex with anyone. No one. I just can't. Now think about it. Are there certain people who you know in your head from reading magazines and stuff, or certain people you might know in your real life? You could just never picture them in the throes of passion. Whether it's straight up sex, or how about a wet, sloppy kiss on the couch, making out like a couple of school kids. I cannot picture Oprah so much as holding Stedman's or any man's hand or anybody's. For all she's got, she just doesn't have any type of sex appeal, passion thing to me. Is that terrible to say, or am I saying what you feel?
You're on point. It's not ludicrous, but it's funny.
Wow.
I applaud her. If she's actually dumped Stedman for once and for all, then I applaud her, and I wish her luck on the passion search, because everybody needs that. What are you kidding me? You know how your lips blow up after you've been, after you've gone around or two? You can see it in your face. You can see the glow. You ever see it for you? You got some. Sucky now. I never see that in Oprah. Ever. No matter what. Everybody deserves that. So good. Sandra's on line number 7. She's 35. Hi, Sandra.
Hello.
How are you?
Hey, Wendy.
It's nice to speak with you. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, my goodness. This is great. Wendy.
Yes.
How you doing?
All right.
All right. But listen, I just wanted to tell you, I'm a Boricua.
Okay.
Okay? And I wanted to tell you, every time that you announce about the Puerto Rico trip, don't go, ay, that's Mexican. Yeah, but when you go to Puerto Rico, no, hear me. When you go to Puerto Rico, what you say is, huepa. That's Boricua.
Yeah, but the yay, that's just my party call.
No.
So even without Puerto Rico, it's just my party call. But huepa?
No, sister, they don't do that in PR. And I've been to that resort. You're going to love it.
I know.
Palomino Island is off the hook. It's beautiful.
Everybody says it.
Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, girl, I listen to you every day.
Well, I appreciate
I'm at work,
that.
but I'm on my lunch hour, so I'm calling you while I'm having my lunch.
Well, thank you, Sandra.
And I'm glad to talk to you.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Line number 6, somebody named Anonymous wants to talk about Lisa Ray and her fiance. Hi, Anonymous.
Yes.
How are you? It's Wendy.
Good, and you, Wendy.
Good.
I'm calling to say Lisa Ray can't be a queen of the Turks and Caicos because there's no kings in the Turks and Caicos.
You know what I mean. He's got that title, and now she has one, too.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. And then, that's if he get another term anyway.
Well, there's always divorce. Quite frankly, I'm marrying you to be royalty. If you don't get voted back into office or however they do it.
Yeah. All right.
Then I'll take my half and go on back to my merry way. All right. Thanks for calling, Anonymous.
Okay, bye.
All right, guys. So, advice hour is coming up next hour. The doctor was supposed to come in. We still might get her for the second half, but for the first half, I'm going to continue to take your phone calls, and we'll do advice hour the way we normally do. Next hour, right here on the Wendy Williams Experience.
Wendy, man.
You're so hot, and I want to be you. I don't want my girlfriend to be you. Let's do it.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm. Hey. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that we're here to do advice hour. The bad news is that the doctor, Dr. Desiree Clark, is delivering a baby as we speak. Apparently, she hadn't gone into labor yet. Now she is. So, but we can have her another time because she's been here before. So, therefore, we will press on. All right. It is time for Wendy's Medical Minute. And I prepared a medical minute in light of our OBGYN friend, Dr. Desiree Clark, coming in. And then I wanted her to talk on the heels of this medical minute. But we're going to press on anyway, okay? The American Cancer Society estimates that in this year, 2006, about 9,710 cases of invasive cervical cancer will be diagnosed in the United States. Now, about 3,700 women will actually die from cervical cancer in the year 2006. Cervical cancer was once one of the most common causes of cancerous deaths amongst women in America. Between the years 1955 and 1992, the number of cervical cancer deaths in the United States dropped by about 74%. The main reason for this drop, they say, is Pap smears, ladies. Pap smears help us detect things like cervical cancer. And this Pap smear procedure can find changes in the cervix before cancer develops. If by chance you have a little something on your cervix, your doctor gives you a procedure called cryosurgery. I know because back in maybe 1991 or 2, I had cryosurgery for a little irregular something or another, and I was just so thankful. Apparently what it is in layman's terms is they kind of freeze the cell in that area, scrape it off, flush it down the toilet. It's a 1-day procedure. You're literally in the day, the outpatient procedure area. Cervical cancer occurs most often, they say, in Hispanic women. The rate is over twice that of non-Hispanic white women. African American women, we develop cervical cancer about 50% more than non-Hispanic white women. So, ladies, get your pap smears. Get checked up. You don't have to die over cervical cancer. And if you're a hypochondriac like me, you get a pap twice a year, even though your insurance only covers once a year. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Wendy's Medical Minute. Thank you. La, la, la. Star, who's on the phone? Star, I need you to hit those buttons on my computer. In the meantime, we can just go to some of the blinking lines. Hello, hi, it's Wendy. Welcome to Advice Hour.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Good. How are you today?
I'm fine. I have a little issue here.
Okay.
I've been dealing with my fiance for a while now. He's been locked up for 4 years. Mm-hmm. And his son, he has a son by someone where she wasn't involved with him when he was out in the street. So now that he's locked up, I say 2 years now, she's now starting to come up. He did 2 years. Now that he did 2 years, now she want to start coming up, bringing the boy up, saying, "This is your father."
What does coming up mean? What does that mean? Going to the prison?
Yeah, going to visit him.
Okay.
And saying, "This is your father," and I'm like, wow, because I never knew about the little boy.
Right. How old is he?
He's 11.
And now how old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh. And
29.
Okay, and so what's your question to me regarding this?
I mean, I don't know what to do because I'm always arguing with him about the issue. One time I went up there and I popped up there. I didn't even know. And she was up there by herself. So what am I supposed to feel? Wow, this is supposed to be all about your son, but she's up there by herself.
He's locked up. He's going to take visitors any way he can get them, number one. And number two, I can't figure for the life of me why it is that some of you young girls insist on staying with these men who go to jail. And shout out to the men in jail. I'm sorry. I guess I'm C-blocking for a moment. This is a 25-year-old woman who's been with a man who's been in jail for the past 4 years. My question to you is, what's making you stay? And what is it in your life that is so stagnant that you have to, that the best you can do is a man behind bars? Which, when he comes out, he does have a baby's mother and an 11-year-old son.
I know.
Nothing going on in your life?
I'm pretty.
No.
Much. No.
Pretty is nice. Pretty fades. What's next, hon?
Nothing.
Okay. That's what you need to work on. And as for your question, I can't even get to your question because I'm still asking in my mind, why do you and so many girls throw your lives away, chasing after these men who are in jail? Okay. So you ponder that. I'm going to go to Stephanie on line number 6. Take care.
Okay, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you?
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Good.
I'm calling because I need advice on LA weight loss. I know you've been talking about them so much.
Yes.
I know that it works for you, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy for you about it. And I just signed up with them, and I've been doing it for I think it's been about 3 weeks now.
Okay.
I did that orange shake or whatever it was, and it just came I was a little under the impression that I got a little bit more for my money. I kind of feel like I was getting gypped.
Because
everything else is extra. Because I paid for everything in advance. They give you that option. You pay for everything one time. But you get however many weeks or whatever it is.
Right, and some of those extras are optional also. I mean, but that's what your LA weight loss counselor is for, because everybody, like I always say when I talk about LA weight loss, they cater the diet specifically for you. So what you're doing is not necessarily what I did. So the one-on-one weight loss counselor?
Yeah.
Dial her or him up, and they'll be able to help you out with whatever it is that you would want to ask me. Thanks, Steph. Okay, so Michelle is on line number 7, and she's got a question regarding her son's father and child support. I'm not good at the child support ones.
No, Wendy, not child support.
Okay.
No, it's about whether or not I should go after him in a sense of being with him.
I don't understand what do you mean?
Meaning to be together, to have a relationship.
If you should go after him?
You need to be with your son.
Oh, wow. Oh, she just wanted to send a message. Wow. Okay, so Sanaa is on line number 5, and she's 31, and she lives in the suburbs, and she's been married for 10 months, and your chiefing is causing issues in your marriage.
Yes.
Wow, woman. Okay, so your husband doesn't chief?
No, he's on the straight and narrow.
Did
he? We're you know how they say opposites attract?
Yes.
He's really like the overachiever.
Okay.
And he told me I bring out the best in him. He told me, we first met, you really taught me the fun side of life.
Yes.
And he was the yin to my yang. He taught me to take things seriously, my finances, my education.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But, when we met, I kind of told him that I cut down on the chief. I don't do as much as I used to. And I was trying. But then, one thing after the next started happening, just life, period. And we moved away from my hometown. I got married, and I just been doing it more. And I met my friend up here, and that's all we do on the weekends. We go down to Philly, and we just ride around, and we do a lot of chiefing. And he was like, what's going on? Is this something you've been doing the whole time? He was like, I don't really, like it. I'm really getting tired of it. And you come home smelling this way. It's not attractive. And, I was telling him I've been doing this for about 12 years now. And way before I met him.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I was like, well, can't I just cut down? He was just like, no, I'm just tired of it. It's a gateway drug. and you're about to go into something else. I was like, no, I haven't done anything else this long. I'm not going to do anything. So I'm just trying to figure out what your advice is for like a happy medium or something.
Well, first of all, I have to begin by saying, say no to the chief. Now, with that said, it might not be that you're chiefing. It perhaps is the way in which you're chiefing. You are a 31-year-old woman to be riding around in the car acting like a silly little girl with your friend acting like an irresponsible 19-year-old chiefing in the car on the weekends when you are a married woman, and presumably so you would be a little bit more mature to be able to invite your friend to your house. If your friend is not houseworthy, because we have those, there are friends who come to the house and friends who don't.
Yeah.
Then perhaps this is something that you need to step out into the garage, and then come back in the house. But I agree with him to the extent of, well, I'm sorry, it sounds like a silly little girl driving around in the car, 31 years old, chiefing with your...
But we do go out to restaurants. This is girls' night, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But okay. All right, but my point in calling was, I just feel like, stopping cold turkey is just not a compromise, and that's what marriage is all about. So...
Yeah, but this is, you're talking about the chief. That's like, you know what? I felt all caught. I don't even feel comfortable talking about this.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I got to go, Sanaa.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye-bye. That's weird. I think that's the first time that's happened. When I say I don't feel comfortable talking about. I went to Robin Givens' cocktail party last night. We had a really great time. She's the cover girl for Black Elegance magazine. Taryn just came in and put the pictures from the red carpet on the in front of me. And you heard Drew Frazier yesterday say, "Are you going like that?" And I said, "Yes. I've had a long day. I did not know Robin Givens was having a cocktail party tonight." Yes.
Somebody said she went to last night.
Yeah, you know what? I don't have any regrets. I have my smile. You can't take that away. But this right here says, and poor Wendy. I think she's confused. She's as confused as her outfit. The cooked food, but this look is making me something pearls. Oh, clutch my pearls. She has on Olivia Newton-John leggings from Let's Get Physical. Yep. And Snow Bunny boots from 1998. That's me. That is me. I was up yesterday morning at 8 o'clock. By 6 o'clock at night, I was told, Robin Givens is having a party, whatever, it was 5 o'clock, and do you want to go? And I said, oh, yeah, well, that's good, because I got to go to the comedy club tonight. So it'll give me something to do in between. I swirled through. I had a couple of, martinis, and I swirled out. There I is. It is what it is. You got to give me a medal for guts, because I knew what I looked like going, and I still went. You know what I mean? I've gotten so brazen as I've gotten older. I can't wait to see the outcome. Like when I'm 66, like Miss Flack. I can't wait to hear the things that spill out of my mouth and the way I just arrive and read people for looking at me like they want to say something. What? Yeah, where can you see these pictures? Oh, I know. That's whatsup.net. DATZ and then WHATZ up.net. Shout out to Kurt. He was out there taking pictures. You know what? He wasn't on the red carpet, though, so you're not going to get the full effect. All right, let's go back to line number, let's see. Trucker is on line number 3. Trucker's 41. Trucker's got family issues. Hey, Trucker.
Hey.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, Wendy. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Love the show. First of all, I'd like to say you're the bomb.
Thank you, Trucker.
Can I get the bomb now?
Oh, yes. There you go.
All right, thank you. My brother is coming into some money, okay? A big lump sum of money. Now, his wife's been acting kind of funny. Well, he told me about his wife been acting kind of funny, saying, oh, all of a sudden she want to do this, she want to do this with me, she want to do that with me, which she wasn't never doing. Now I broke it down, I was talking to my sister, and I told my sister everything he said. Now my sister went and told my mother. Now my mother and my sister called his wife and told her everything. Quagmire.
Oh, he's a Star fan.
Now she wanna leave him.
Okay, and so what's your question to me? Because at 40 years old,
what do I do about the situation? But how do I handle my sister? For
I just wish I could understand what Trucker is saying. I swear.
Break up my brother and his wife, come in between them. Why would she tell my sister, his wife, everything he said?
There's no accounting.
I told her.
Trucker, because we have to get ready to get off the phone. There's no accounting for what falls out of people's mouths and the secrets that they tell that they shouldn't tell. But what I can say to you is tread very lightly on this one. Borderlining, staying out of grown people's business. Your sister is a grown woman. Your brother is a grown man. The most you can do for grown people is to be there. Not even to support them, but offer them a diversion, from whether it be, a little laughter, a little levity in their life. That's it. You're in too deep, Trucker. You're in too deep. I don't know.
I go with this about saying to my sister. Well, I mean, she told us something that she broke the trust.
You can't say anything to your sister, and from now on, you know better than to. You don't curse your sister out. She's gonna be your sister for the rest of your life. But you just know you can't trust her with secrets.
What about my brother? I mean, he's okay with it because I didn't tell his wife that.
From now on, if you got a secret that is not supposed to be told to anybody, then you don't tell anybody. At 41 years old, I would have thought you would have learned that by now. Thank you, Trucker, for calling. Everybody keep it here. Although they didn't have nice things to say about Robin either. Look, and it's her party. They said her face looks tight. If Robin blinks, I swear she's going to have a brain aneurysm. Not at her own party. They blast.
It's Wendy, man.
I have a girl, right, for 10 years. Like half of it, I've been in jail like 5 years. I come home recently, right, and I come to find out now she's dealing with women. I don't have no problem with that, you know what I mean?
As long as you can be in on it.
Yeah.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Ooh. Today's R&B and classic soul. Yeah, that Puerto Rico trip's going to be something real special. Yeah. Hey, it's Thursday. Let me find out. The Shadow is still free on Thursday nights. It is. The Shadow is free every Thursday night. Tonight is no exception. And The Shadow has a brand new Friday night that features DJ Bent Rock. Plus, on Saturday, The Shadow is packed. And they're having the sensational reggae. All right, help me, Goose. Reggae sensation, Culture Dawn. Culture Dawn. Well, he spells it ebonically. Kulcha. Culture Dawn.
It's good.
Is he good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's going to be there on Saturday night. Come one, come all. The Shadow is the place to be. It's the weekend coming up. This hour of the show is brought to you by BET's Rip the Runway.
Hey.
Yeah. When does that come on TV? That comes on, I think, next week. BET's about to have that little Down Low Exposed show on Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Terry McMillan's going to be on there. Angry and Bitter. J.L. King will be on there. Queening Out. And so that's the kind of show that this show wants to watch. So that's on Tuesday at 10 o'clock for Rip the Runway. And thank you, Yvonne, for reminding me of that. Shout out to Natasha. Natasha says, Wendy, I saw you last night at the Times Hotel. You look cute. I love the fur. The party had a great turnout. The photographers were off the hook. Robin showed up just as you left. She came somewhere around 9:30. You seem to have left in a rush, but it was great to see you. That's from Natasha. Yeah, because on Wednesday nights I got the comedy experience. You know, shout out to Brooklyn Mike, who held it down for Drew Frazier, and then Drew came and turned it out too. It was fun. But you know, the doors open up for the comedy at 8 o'clock, and then the comedy actually starts at 9. So, yeah. But shout out to Robin Givens. Just fabulous. I just wanted somebody to pass along to you that I was actually there to support you last night. She's still on Broadway in Chicago, and she is also the cover girl for Black Elegance magazine this month. And you know, Robin, as sweet as she wants to be, you know how great she was when she came here to interview. But you know, she's got a signature pose. And her pose evokes the message, I'll take your man and your money. Right? And that's the pose that she has on the cover of Black Elegance magazine. I love that pose. You know, no smile. All about cheekbones and the glare. You know, Michael has lost his mind. That glare. Yeah, Robin, do your thing, girl, do your thing. It's still Advice Hour here on the show, and I'm going to be going to the telephone momentarily, but I wanted to speak with you about Daffy's. I love Daffy's. And everybody does love Daffy's. Daffy's, as a matter of fact, truth be told, if you're a busy mom or grandmom, let it be known that Daffy's is your secret weapon for kids wear. The cutest stuff. The best spring designer wear for kids. The prices are amazing. European labels for kids. Unique shoes. Great outfits. You don't see this stuff everywhere. You'll see it on my kid in Puerto Rico because I've already scooped up at Daffy's. You'll see a few of those numbers on me too. Oh yes, Daffy's. What? The accessories at Daffy's are like nobody's business. They have the round aviator, you know, not round, but you know, the rounded aviator glasses, the beaded belts, hats. One of the hats I'm wearing around the pool in Puerto Rico, I got at Daffy's. They have the glossy designer oversized bags, which are great for the spring. Irresistible prices, great finds, bargains on designer wear. Daffy's is the place to be. And don't forget about your house. You can shop for you and your house, all in the same place, which I love. The pillows, the frames. You know, it's time for spring cleaning, a little sprucing up. The quickest way to add a new look to a room is to get rid of the pillows that you have on your couch and get new ones. You know, fluff them up, put them on there. There you go. Happy spring. Enjoy yourself at Daffy's. There are tons of Daffy's in the tri-state area. Alone, there are 18 stores. I like to go to the one in Wayne, New Jersey. And when I'm in the city and I feel like paying for parking over in that area, I go to the one on 57th Street and Broadway. But there are 18 stores in the tri-state area. Shout out to everybody who shops the Soho one, the Manhasset one. Get your Daffy's fix. Daffy's just opened also in White Plains. So, Daffy's, they got it going on. I love you. Thank you, Daffy's. Thank you also for being proud sponsors of the show. It's Daffy's. HB Jones is on the phone from Atlanta and wants to talk about a situation. Oh, line number 5. Hi, HB.
Hello.
How are you today?
HD Jones.
HD.
It's crazy. I'm calling you about this because I'm a writer and singer, and I kind of write about these type of, you know, this pain and just different stuff. But Friday, a guy is relative to my situation with my brother who is HIV positive.
Okay.
Friday, a guy faxed you about you being prejudiced, and it's like that right there is like old to me because I'm tired of people when you tell them that they're wrong for cheating, and you know they're in the closet and they're on the DL with everything, and it's like, well, you're prejudiced. You know, I don't know if it's because they don't want to accept it or you know what. But my situation, 2003, my brother took sick or whatever, and finally, like January 2004, my sisters and brothers finally told me that he was HIV positive. And what happened was, up until that point, his ex-boyfriend was very much on the DL, but he's a bisexual, and he's obviously just sleeping with people and passing it. He's been to jail, prison more than one time, so I'm pretty sure he was active then.
Yeah.
But we're trying to, you know, our family's trying to, you know, be supportive about it, but at the same time, we want to have him investigated and prosecuted. Because there are some, you know, like in California, they're trying to, you know, pass a particular law that protects that.
Yes.
You know, so that they can prosecute people and keep track of people with HIV who are in prison and get released or whatever.
Yes.
But you know, I'm like, what should I do? Because my brother, he's never been like this, you know, out there.
Yes.
You know, this was like his second boyfriend or whatnot.
Yes.
And, you know, it's just hard because this person is in Atlanta, the city of Atlanta, just sleeping with people and men and women.
Yeah. Oh.
And just, you know, and my brother's a cool guy, hardworking guy. And he obviously just fell in love and met the wrong person, you know, and you know,
the rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah.
Well,
so, I mean, it's like, you know, what to do. My mom, you know, it's hard to talk to her about it because she's still kind of in denial.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, this is a off the chain crazy city as it is, and it's like, for somebody to be that active and is still, it's just, and I have to face it because it's my older brother.
Yeah, well,
and it's.
Yeah, the guy who infected your brother is not the first person to do something like that, nor will he be the last. But I wish you well with the situation. You haven't come with a question, so I guess you just wanted to vent, which is fine.
My thing is that, like, if no one else really wants to take my older sister, she obviously wants to follow through with it and get him prosecuted, investigated, but do you think it's because still some people in the family do not think that it should happen because, we don't want to put it all out there or whatnot on the surface.
Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, you have to weigh how far are you willing to go with this, because you have to look at the most extreme circumstance, which is that your brother and close relatives like your mother and your brothers and sisters, your father, your names are going to be in the newspaper, so, and another thing is, how healthy is your brother to...
Yeah, he's living with it, but of course he's not the person he used to be.
Okay,
he's living with it, and he goes to meetings. But
what does your brother feel about prosecuting him? So is it okay? So because he
doesn't really like, because he really didn't want, even though I found out because from my
you haven't answered me, so I'm assuming
really talk about it. He goes to meetings and everything, but he really don't.
Okay, so then leave it alone. Leave it alone. Because your brother is the one infected. So then leave it alone. I thank you for calling. And everybody keep it where you got it. Advice Hour will continue next on The Experience. And then we gossip through the hour of truth and the remainder of the show and the bonus hour at 107.5 WBLS. I got a telephone call behind the scenes regarding Bobby Brown. And I'll be passing along what I've learned in the next hour. You know what? Mr. Bang, 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 John Witherspoon is coming in next hour. How dare me? I was thinking that, I totally forgot, and I have it written right in front of me. Oh, it's one of those days. Anyway, we love John. He's actually in New York. He's doing a show at Caroline's Comedy Club. If you've never seen John Witherspoon do stand-up, he is very funny. In addition, he's friends with Ice Cube and all those people, so we're going to ask him, about the state of the sitcoms and the CW network and the Black and White show and what he's doing with himself. Hey, it's time for the Wendy Williams Experience People Poll question. I love when you visit the website. It's a very, very simple website. As a matter of fact, many of you all say, Wendy, your website could be so much better. No, it's what I want it to be, just there. So you can go to thewendywilliamsexperience.com and participate anytime you want. Yesterday's People Poll question, based on that horrific new Fugees song, was, do you think the Fugees will ever regain their popularity? 85% of you all said yes, and 15% of you all said no. Today's People Poll question, and, I listen, Us Weekly is talking about Russell and Kimora and a possible split, imminent. And we've talked about it here, and this has been like a very, very serious buzz for a minute now. So based on the buzz and the new article, do you think that Russell and Kimora Lee's marriage is that of convenience? Where'd Taryn get this question? What's she trying to start? Oh, by the way, those baby fat clothes that I told you were strewn across the backseat of my car? The man responsible for the shrooning was waiting for me at the garage last night. More to that story later in the show.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
World. Exactly. But it's Advice Hour now. I must continue. Anne is on line number 3 from Virginia. She's 27 years old, and her man stole her federal refund check. Anne, say it ain't so, Anne. Hello? Anne?
She's gone after the check.
Line number 7 then. Joanna wants advice about school. She's 25 years old. Hi, Joanna. Okay, then line number... All right, just start hitting lines.
Try Joanna again.
Joanna. All right, just hit whatever lines are there. I see a bunch of them blinking, but nothing's corresponding. And unfortunately, we're shorthanded today. So, Star went downstairs to get my soup. Hello?
Yes.
Hi. Well, now who are you?
I'm Charles. I'm calling for advice.
Okay, Charles, I have you right in front of me. You're 30 years old, and your partner keeps accusing you of cheating.
Yes.
Okay, so let's work our way through this one.
Okay.
Tell me a little more.
Well, we've been together 3 years, and from the beginning, we had a few problems, such as, I guess, our age difference. We see things from different points of view, because I'm 30 and he's 25.
Okay.
And he had a hard time keeping a job in the beginning, and then he went away to school. I stuck by him while he was in school. It didn't work out. He moved back.
Yeah.
And then he cheated on me. I forgave him. We stayed together. He moved again to another city. And then recently I was in a car accident where I was paralyzed.
Okay, sorry to hear that. Yeah.
He came back to help me out. And I've been getting better. And now he thinks that I'm having an affair with the person that I was cheating on him with in the past.
Wow. Are you?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not even in the predicament right now. Like, since I'm just coming back, learning how to walk and stuff again.
Yeah.
I'm not. My body is. I'm still kind of body conscious, so I'm really not even intimate with him because of the way I feel.
Yeah.
Let alone having an affair with someone else.
Well, I mean, you sound perfect. It sounds perfectly plausible that you're speaking the way you're speaking right now. I mean, so what's your question to me? How do you get it through his head to tell him you're not cheating?
Yeah, like, what should I do? I'm tired of going through this.
You can't, you've cheated on him, he's cheated on you. So, unfortunately, now it takes nothing but time and massaging the situation in order to convince your partner you're not cheating. Telling doesn't work, so...
Okay, this is another thing. The person I was cheating with before, he keeps calling.
Well, that's why, Charles, come on!
But he's just checking on my progress.
Charles, I understand that. And I understand that you've been through a terrible ordeal. But when you have people coming back in your life who were once there before, whether it was that was your legitimate boyfriend or somebody that you were jumping off with or whatever, Charles, it raises red flags. He cannot be in contact with you.
So I should tell him to stop calling?
Or get rid of the boyfriend now because you like to be comforted by other people. If he's only calling about your progress, man, you're not in such a good shape. You're learning how to walk again. Yes, you should tell him to stop calling. I would think that you're cheating also then.
Even though we're just friends now?
You can't be friends with somebody you jumped off with, Charles. Come on. Goodbye.
All right.
I hate to scream at a paralyzed man. Dear Wendy, I wrote you yesterday and asked you advice about the flight attendant that I was having the affair with. The pilot, excuse me. I'm the flight attendant. And I asked you about the pilot that I was having the affair with. And I asked you, how do you think I could stop his wife from telling the union about us? I hope you're not telling me to do wrong to his wife. And how dare you call me a whore? How dare you, Wendy? And I'm a wife, too. Oh, you didn't explain that. Let me correct that. Wretched whore. You're not just cheating with a married man. You failed to mention that. Oh, yeah. No, she did say that she was married. She did. No, you're a wretched whore. I stand corrected. Wendy, don't you ever call me a whore again, because if your husband wasn't treating you well, you would do the same thing I'm doing. So don't judge. How dare you? No, I wouldn't. I would get with an unmarried man, somebody who could devote his time to me, because sisters be doing it for ourselves. You wretched whore. And no, I'm not asking you to do ill to his wife, but there's only one way you can stop a mad wife from not going to the union regarding it. See, here's the deal. If you're just turning on, she's a flight attendant and her married jump off is a pilot. These two have been messing around all across the globe, okay? They've wanted to have a baby together, so they intentionally have been sleeping together with no condom. She is now pregnant and elated. He wants to divorce his wife. She wants to divorce her husband so that they can be together. The wife has found out about this affair and is going to the union with the information. The union does not allow pilots and attendants to sexually have relationships and cavort. That means that either they're going to change their routes so they're never flying together, or, and most likely, one of them will be fired. So her question to me yesterday was how to stop the wife. And I said, there's only one way you can stop, and don't press any buttons. There's only one way you can stop an angry wife. Now, turn all the sound out and think about what that one way is. And I'll play you the theme song from my mouth. Right? Good luck with gestation. And good luck when you hook up with the pilot once and for all, and then he jumps off with the next broad all around the globe because you made your bed. WW. Now lie in it. All right.
Wendy, man.
I met up with this guy. We were together. We were at his house, and why do you think his thing wouldn't work? You think maybe he's...
How you doing? The Wendy Williams Experience.
Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
Well, first I want to bring John Witherspoon in. I got a big announcement to make about hoops and about Neo. In the meantime, you can open the door. This man is a legend. He is everywhere from Boomerang to the Wayans Brothers sitcom and most recently on The Boondocks. Welcome back, friend, to the show.
How you doing there?
John Witherspoon.
Yes, ma'am. You look lovely.
And so do you.
Thank you so
You
much.
always manage to stay in such good physical condition.
Well, you know, I'm on this low-carb diet now, so...
Are you?
I'm trying to keep my weight down.
Yes. Now, are you only gray around your temples?
Just because I didn't die in time.
Okay. Okay. You know...
Anytime you see somebody with the gray right around their temples, that means they need their salmon eyes. They're 2 weeks late.
Or they dye the back and not the temples.
No, they always dye it. Anytime somebody dye their hair, they're going to dye everything.
They're going to dye everything.
No, they don't.
You look very handsome.
Thank you very much.
How's Mrs. Witherspoon? I see the wedding ring is still on.
She opened art gallery.
Oh.
Yeah, so she sells fine art.
Very nice.
Yeah, and it's successful. We sold Eddie Murphy and...
Very nice. Is that Eddie before Nicole, with Nicole?
With Nicole. Oh. They came over and bought about $35,000 worth of art.
Did they appear happy when they were there buying?
Yes. I'm trying to tell you, then the next day...
You read on the
man.
Things happen. So, welcome to the show, sir. John Witherspoon is a longtime friend of the show. He's from Detroit, Michigan.
Yes.
You are Mr. Bang 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 Man.
Bang Bang Bang. You got to coordinate. Don't nobody go in the bathroom for 35 to 45 minutes. Those are a few of my little signs.
From Fridays,
Yes.
next Fridays, Boomerang, the Wayans Brothers, the movie Little Nicky, House Party, Vampire in Brooklyn, blah blah blah.
And I just finished a movie.
What? Where?
It's called Little Man.
Yeah?
With Sean and Marlon Wayans. It'll be out first week in June.
Excellent.
And it's very funny.
Yeah, we've heard about that movie.
Yeah, Marlon is a little 2-foot guy. It's amazing how they did that.
Wow. Everything is with seating, no doubt. And they
actually got a 2-foot little kid.
Yeah.
Who's 9 years old, and they superimpose Marlon's head on him. They do green screen after they shoot the movie. So I had to work with this little kid.
How interesting is that?
Yeah. But it's funny, very funny. I play an old black man, of course.
Yeah, so you were on the set with the Wayans. Were they talking anything about that lot that they're clearing out? I understand they put $100,000 down on a lot. They're clearing it out. They're going to make a big hotel, amusement park. It's going to be like
I know
Wayans
they're
Land.
doing a lot of things. Yes,
Yeah.
I know they're doing a lot of things. They got a cartoon coming out on Nickelodeon.
Yep.
And so they're doing a lot of things, which I'm proud of.
Yeah,
them,
that's a good family to be in with.
Keenan was the director of the movie.
Was he?
We were up in Vancouver for 3.5 months. It rained every day.
Well,
dang.
You know.
I don't like the rain. Make my hair straighten out.
So now, how are things going with the Boondocks?
It's fun. We got picked up for another season.
Very nice.
And the ratings are great.
Heard about the ratings?
Yes, the ratings are doing
Heard
very
about
well.
the pickup?
Yeah.
Do you think that that Aaron Magruder's political statements and political posture have anything to do with the Boondocks comic strip being put on pause until September?
I think that it is because he's overworked now.
Okay.
Because they wanted him to do 22 new shows, but they say he can't do but 15 because you're there 24 hours a day.
Yes.
And you got to rewrites, and I got to go back and do my stuff over and over again. So it's not an easy job.
Yes.
And Regina King's, she's doing 2 voices.
Yes.
And so it's very hard.
Is it easier for you to do a sitcom like the Wayans, a visual sitcom, or is it easier to do the voice sitcom?
I'd rather do the voice sitcom because you don't have to put that makeup on and wardrobe, and I ain't got to worry about all that stuff. You go in one day.
Yes.
And you put everything down, and if you do it right, you don't have to come back. But normally there's a flaw somewhere, so you got to go back and do it. And if I was getting the same money, I'd rather do cartoons.
Yes.
That's why Eddie Murphy, he does that. Shrek, he does it in his house, though.
Yeah. Wow. No, I did not know that.
Millie, cook me some chicken. I'll be right down. I'm going to do this this scene.
Yeah.
But it's very good.
It's very nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Who would ever thought? So what day of the week do you work?
Whenever I'm available. Now, when on the road, when I was up in Vancouver, what they did with me, they had me go to a studio there. And they got on the loudspeakers. And I go in an office in a studio, and I would do my scenes.
Yeah.
So I'm never there with anybody anymore because I'm usually out of town.
Very nice.
Yeah. So
that's an easy paycheck.
And if you're getting about $50,000 a week, that's pretty good.
Hell yeah,
but I'm
sir.
not. I ain't getting nowhere near that.
So what? I mean, you know what? It's still free money.
It's still free money. That's what I'm. Yeah, you're right.
For no makeup and wardrobe.
No makeup and ain't got to be there every day.
Now
you go in there one day.
Now you're in New York right now. John Witherspoon is in the studio. Everybody, you're in New York to tell jokes at Caroline's Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Do you have studio time anywhere here to do any voice work?
No, because
you're down.
We're finished.
Okay.
Now. We're down.
Okay.
And we start in April with the new season.
Okay.
And so they got to do 15 scripts. It's just like a sitcom. It's amazing. And they want you to do it just like a sitcom.
And I love that you still do stand up.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
God only knows you work so hard. You don't have to. You've got money.
Yeah, I got a little taste. I do pretty good.
Yeah,
but you know what? I do the stand up because it keeps you tuned, keep everything timing on your whole body, everything. You get up and you do things.
Yes.
I go on the road, I get up, I move around. See, that stand-up is very good. I meet people like you, I talk to people like you.
Yeah.
You're beautiful, sitting up here, cutie pie.
Thank you. So you watch the Oscars?
I don't particularly like to watch the Oscars.
Yeah. Did you have any opinion of the 3-6 Mafia and them being there?
I'm happy. Black people, only black people on the show.
Yes.
Had gold teeth and gold around their neck and around their fingers and up their nose. They had gold in their hair, gold teeth and diamonds.
But that's the sign of the times.
Yeah, but let's have somebody else on that show with a nice navy suit on or something.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's a little more dignified.
Yeah, don't come. Yeah. See, that's black folks there. Melly, come here. This is black folks today. Look at this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
But I'm happy they won. I don't even know. I ain't never heard the song, so I'm gonna track it down.
Do you go out and socialize at clubs with the young people? Like, will you be up in a club with a glass of champagne and the Wayans are right there? And
when I was in Vancouver, I did. Yeah.
Young girls trying to back that thing up and stuff.
They always back that thing. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I'd be surprised if you said they weren't.
And I make sure they're 21.
Yes, of course.
So the law won't mess with me.
Of course. By the way, Mr. Witherspoon's website is www.bangbang. Four bangs and a .com.
Yeah, so I mean, they back that thing up, and it's amazing how I guess I'm their daddy, the image, and they want to be cuddled.
Yeah, daddy.
But it's a thin line. I don't know if I told you, it's a thin line between cuddling somebody and molesting these kids.
Yes, put your headphones on as you talk, because the fans that would love to speak with you.
Oh, that's good.
Thin line between cuddling and molesting, and I'll tell you what, there's a thin line between dancing and having sex.
Yeah, it's a thin line, and they're having sex on the floor though.
Yeah, but pretty much.
Yeah. I saw my son. He had a birthday party. It was a 16th birthday party.
What?
And he up there. I went into the tent. We had built this. Bought a tent for him. And they didn't. I said, "Hey, stop all this! What y'all doing in here?"
Yeah.
Y'all dance over there like we did. Get on the other side of that room.
Right. And Roberta Flack came in yesterday. She's a lovely woman. She's performing this weekend with Howard Hewitt up at the Apollo Theater.
That should be nice too.
Now, Roberta told us that first of all, she's very forthright, and we talked about everything from sex to menopause and back. And she told me that she lost her virginity at 12 in the bushes.
Wow.
And,
who was the perpetrator?
Well, back then, you didn't have a tent in the backyard or your own bedroom, perhaps even in a house.
I remember the bushes. They were my friends. And you gotta be bad to talk to a girl. Hey, baby, let's go over here in the bushes. What you mean in the bushes?
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I think about 12 or 13.
Yeah, and where did it happen?
In the bushes. It might have been Roberta Flack. Bang, 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 bang.
That's a good one, Pops. Let's go to line number 1. Janelle wants to say hello to you. She's a young girl, 23. Hey, Janelle.
Oh, my goodness.
Say hello to John Witherspoon. Go ahead and talk.
Hi, Mr. Witherspoon.
How you doing, Janelle?
This is so exciting.
Well, that's exciting for me, too.
This is how it starts.
I was just watching you on the Wayans Brothers show.
Oh, yeah, we playing those on BET or something, I think. Every morning or something.
Yeah.
Pops, all right.
Thank you, Janelle.
All right, thank you.
Billy is on line number 2, and he's from Memphis, where the 3-6 Mafia is, and he wants to, 3-6 Mafia, and he wants to speak with you too. Hey, Billy.
Go ahead, Billy.
Billy. Line 2. All right, then line number 3 is Felicia. She's 40.
40.
She wants to say, hey, Pops. Go ahead, Felicia.
Hello.
Hi, go ahead. You're on with John.
Hi.
How you doing there, Felicia?
Hi. I'm just a big fan of yours, and I want to know where you can be performing at.
I'm at Caroline's this week in New York.
Okay.
And then I go to, I think I'm in Tucson, Arizona, week after next, and then in Boise, Idaho.
But everything's on 4bangsandthen.com, right?
4bangs. Bang, 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 bang.com.
Now, she's in New York, so are you going to...
In the bushes.
She's in New York, so she wants to go to Caroline's. Now, is it tonight, tomorrow?
Tonight is 8 o'clock show. Tomorrow, 8 and 10:30. Saturday, 8, 10:30, and 12:30. And Sunday, 8 o'clock show.
Okay, I'll be there.
Come on down there.
Bye-bye. And keep up the good work. I love your work.
And I sell T-shirts after the show and take pictures for $20 a piece. That's 20, not a T-shirt and a picture for 20. T-shirt 20, picture 20.
There you go.
That's $40 in any school.
Okay.
Bring them 20s.
Bye.
Bye.
Sandra's on line number 6. She wants to talk to you, too. She's 30. She's in Queens. Hey, don't forget Caroline's this weekend for John Witherspoon. Sandra, go ahead and speak to him.
Hi, Mr. Witherspoon.
How you doing there, Sandra? You have a sexy voice.
Thank you very much. No bushes for me, no pushes.
Well, I was a little late. We both were a little late for bushes, but, I can afford a hotel now.
Oh, my goodness. Why are you acting up so bad? You giving me bad on the radio. Okay, question. Are you going to be anywhere else besides Caroline's?
In the city?
Like Queens, Long Island.
No,
anywhere?
that's it.
No.
That's
I think I'm going somewhere tonight. Someplace in Long Island. I don't know what it is, though.
I know exactly where it is.
You do know what's the name of the place? You coming by there?
Yes, I am.
Wait, Sandra, tell everybody where it is.
What is it?
Tonight he's going to be at Taboo's at Tickle Me Thursdays on the Hempstead Turnpike.
I ain't never seen this place before.
It's nice. It's really
nice. I heard it's very nice. And I'm going to go there do 20 minutes of material and collect my money.
Don't worry, I'll be right there.
But I'm going to have fun. It's a birthday. It's Drew Frazier's birthday party.
That's our friend to the show.
Yeah.
Right.
We love Drew.
Yeah,
he was just here yesterday.
Oh, was he here? He's my man.
He hosts my comedy nights at the Laugh Factory now Wednesday nights.
How's that going? Good.
It's going real good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I will be there with bells on with all my people.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you, Sandra, for calling.
I'm a white knob toast Stacey Adams. You recognize me with the white knob toast Stacey Adams on.
I'm not going to forget.
Bye-bye. All right, so who are some of the guys who you're close with in the comedy? You're older than some of the guys. You're not an old man, but you're certainly older than some. And certainly some of the boys must consider you like a father figure. Who comes and talks to you about their problems?
No one, because I run. No, actually. But only people I see is the guys that open for me and all that stuff. On the road, because I'm usually on the road.
Yeah.
When I'm off, I go straight home.
Yeah.
I love to go home.
Yeah.
Play with my cars and play with my kids. I have a 9-year-old. He's 10 now.
I can't believe that.
Yeah. I'm going to get a daughter next. So when she go to maybe junior high, I'll be,
your wife?
I'll
Is
be
your wife
75.
Is your wife a younger woman?
Well, she's 49.
Is she still having kids?
She's telling me to go to hell, but that don't mean nothing.
You meet Sandra tonight at the Tickle Room and get your daughter.
We can get surrogate wives.
Yeah. Does she have the plastic surgery? Is she like one of those Hollywood wives?
No. My wife is
natural.
She's natural, yeah.
Who's she friends with? Any of the girls? Any of the Natalie
Comics?
Coles or Natalie Cole?
She knows all of the Eddie Murphy's wife, and that bunch that hang around them, and all the those
Sam Jackson's wife, and
we don't know them, but we do know them, but we don't hang out with them. We don't hang out with anybody. She got them little funny friends, you know.
Yeah,
I call them 5x5s.
Yeah, okay.
5 feet by 5.
Your wife luxuriates, no doubt, in a big car. She drives around. That's one of the accoutrements of being married to a wealthy man. What car do you
she's got a Jaguar.
Yes.
Yeah, but she got an art gallery, so she spends most of her time at the art gallery now, trying to sell his art. Because I told her somebody better buy this art car. Somebody gonna be in there stripping in a minute. All them little 5x5 friends of hers gonna be in there
dropping on the like pole.
On the pole.
So, give it up for John Witherspoon, ladies and gentlemen. New York City.
He's
going to be at Caroline's tomorrow, Saturday. Tonight you're at Taboo.
I'm at Caroline's first, and then I go to Taboo.
Okay, all right. Look, go to 4bangs.
4bangs.
And then .com.
Yes, I got a CD coming out. Y'all look for my CD and my greeting. I got beautiful greeting cards.
Greeting cards.
I'm gonna send you some.
Can people find out about that on your website?
On the bangbang.com.
4bangs.
Yes.
.com. Thank you, John Witherspoon.
Thank you so much. Always a pleasure.
Oh, kisses.
Ooh, you sweet. Oh, wait a minute now.
Wendy, man.
I am looking for a type of job in which I can teach females how to give good professionals. I'm very interested in that. I'm very good at it.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Don't miss Steve Harvey's Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet in theaters now. 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and Classic Soul. Celebrating 35 years of service to the community.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. Love that. I always have fun with Pops, John Witherspoon. He's been here 5 or 7 times in the last 4 years. Every time he comes through town, Caroline's, he's always going there. He comes here to promote it. Tonight's show is at 8 o'clock. I actually have the itinerary here. Tomorrow's show is at 8 and then at 10:30. Saturday's show is at 8 p.m., 10:30, and 12:30 a.m. Well, that 12:30 a.m. show, that's the sexy show. That's a live wire crowd there. And then Sunday, 8 p.m. I'm so glad today's Thursday. Tomorrow I'm going to be at Eugene's. Popping bottles of George Vasselli champagne. Eugene's actually has my champagne. So, if you're going, out tomorrow and you want some, the finest French champagne, it's actually right there on the drink menu at Eugene's. Shout out to Keno. Keno, I'll see you tomorrow night at Eugene's. Hey, exactly. This hour of the show. I wanted to talk with you about LA weight loss. Well, 1-800-448-TRIM. I lost my second round of weight on LA weight loss. The original 15 pounds stayed off for 2 years. Came back for another 10 pounds. Going to Puerto Rico. Want to feel in peak performance. I've now lost my 10 pounds. It took me approximately 7, maybe 8 weeks. I lost it. It's off. Now I'm eating miso soup. That's right. Mm-hmm. When we go to Puerto Rico, all bets are off. but leading up to Puerto Rico, I'm keeping this weight off. No, you know what? LA Weight Loss is more than a weight loss program. It's a lifestyle. LA Weight Loss affords you the luxury of eating all kinds of things, all kinds of foods, from restaurants to the convenient frozen food entrees. I love lean cuisine. I love budget gourmet. I also enjoy making my own food, and I enjoy going out to eat. And LA Weight Loss fits with your lifestyle. LA Weight Loss is also affordable. They are very flexible, incredibly flexible in terms of weight loss programs. They don't make you go to the gym if that's not what you're into. Because for the first round, I wasn't into going to the gym. this time around, I go to the gym at least once a week. No more than twice. I'm not going to lie. But I enjoy the byproduct of LA weight loss, which is that I lost the weight. The most important thing, though, is that because it's a change in lifestyle, I managed to keep the weight off, and you will, too. You can lose the weight, feel great, and have a one-on-one weight loss counselor coach you the whole way. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. St. Ives 24-hour moisture. It's the best. Why? Because you put it on in the morning and your skin is moist all day. Easy. You have more things in your life to do than moisturize. You have more stuff to put in your bag than a big bottle of moisturizer. Keep the moisturizer at home on the vanity where it belongs until you can fill up your bag with other stuff. 24-hour moisture from St. Ives is there all day. You apply it. It absorbs fast. It's not greasy like some lotions, and it leaves your skin soft. It does what you expect moisture to do. Moisturizer to do. This is called St. Ives 24-hour moisture, and St. Ives happens to be an official sponsor of the U.S. ski and snowboard team, and you know what their skin goes through. So take it from me, Wendy Williams. It works. St. Ives 24-hour moisture. Pick it up anywhere. It's affordable. It's there. It's wonderful. Love it. Yes, kings and queens. Shout out to David. I mean, it seemed like Mr. Bang 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 was skirting away from talking about Eddie and Nicole, so I skirted away also. You know, like I didn't really want to drag him down that road, you know? Let's continue with the break. We got more to gossip about. I'll tell you about Neo. Talk about Fantasia. I want to tell you about the hoops. Talk to you about Bobby Brown. I want to talk to you about Paris Hilton. And some other stuff, too. Take your questions. And keep it where you got it. It's Wendy until 7 on 107.5 WBLS.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
I have a confession I want to share.
Okay, and your confession, John?
I have a huge crush on Takara.
Ow.
John,
She's beautiful.
She is gorgeous. And
yeah, but that Ashley Stewart, they didn't have to kick her out for that Takara special.
Do you want her to be your girlfriend?
Honestly, yeah.
You got to stand in line behind Trev Hollywood here on the show. And he's got to stand in line behind Dr. Ian.
Dr. Ian's married. Thank God he is. My cook spaghetti. I know her favorite food.
What is her favorite food?
Spaghetti.
I think I found the killer, everybody. Everybody, you can now rest. The killer is on the phone. Ladies in the mall, scurry to your car. I'll occupy him so that you can get to your car safely. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, not you.
This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Hey, friends. Thank you so much for turning on the show today. Special shout out to everybody listening on Power 104.1 in Connecticut. I'm doing a networking engagement for urban professionals called Authentic First Fridays Black Affair. It's going to be on Friday, April 7th at the La Renaissance Ballroom in East Windsor, Connecticut. So, you know, wear some hot black attire, and I'll see you there. And you'll find out more information on Power 104.1. You just keep listening, okay? Okay, so Rip the Runway comes on tonight. I didn't know. I didn't have that in my book. I'm more interested in the gay special. Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. I already know that. Okay, but that's Rip the Runway tonight. All right. 9 o'clock tonight, BET's Rip the Runway. We'll be there. And let me see, will I be there? Yep, I'll be there too. I'll be there. So let's all be there, and then we can talk about it tomorrow. Okay, so this song right here, this old Ghostface and Neo song. Turn this up, Goose. Yeah! Shout out to everybody going to Puerto Rico, because you will, in fact, see them do this song together. Woo! Neo will be on the island Yeah, we're gonna have some fun in Puerto Rico. We got Ghostface. Neo has confirmed. Remember, he said he was going to finagle his schedule. Well, he has confirmed he will be in Puerto Rico with us. We leave. It's going to be next Thursday and Friday, Saturday and Sunday. We're going to have a great time. Everybody who listens to the show is not going to Puerto Rico. You're not going to miss a beat because I'm going to be broadcasting from Puerto Rico, but I'm not going to make it all about Puerto Rico, so you don't have to worry. I try my best not to be one of those types of broadcasters who, you know, when I'm out in the field, it becomes all about, you know, where you are and not about everybody else. No. But, yep, Neo's going to be in Puerto Rico. Yeah, Keisha Cole. Oh, the Ghostface. The S&S, JC Jace, DJ Quad, what? Flex Alexander. Eric Benet, Anthony Anderson. Wow. Chig You Doing is going to be there too from BET. Wow. Football player by the name of Jerry Porter. I don't know who that is, but he plays for the Raiders. But so Neo, kiddo, I cannot wait to see you again in Puerto Rico. What? I like this song right here, too. Yeah, we got it. Can I just tell you what Hoops' next big venture is? You know, because now that she's not with Flav, I hear she's... Hey, Hoops, what's all that time you're spending there in Philly? Well, I'm just saying... Hey, Hoops, you know he's... Hey, Hoops is close with Allen Iverson, from what I hear. They're cool. But then again, she plays hoops, and so does he. You know what I mean? It's going to be pretty cool when a guy who plays basketball, I mean, just period. I don't care whether it's high school basketball, college, pro, whatever. Like when you meet a girl who is not just a fan of the game, but can hoop it up also. She never did show us her game on the show. Did she? Oh, that must have been when I turned out, because I'm not interested in that part. But for a guy, that must be like a, you know, like a great added bonus to have a fat booty and a mean jump shot. Well, speaking of booty, this is what Hoops' next venture is. And this is really cool. She is the new spokesperson for Apple Bottom Jeans. Yeah. So she's got the apple bottom thing going on. I still wish that she and Flav were required to make appearances together. I think that it's, you know, and all the paperwork, you know, that they did with VH1 and stuff, that's the one thing that they neglected. I mean, fool us. Let us luxuriate in the coupledom for a moment. But congratulations, Hoops. That's nice. Super J says, Wendy, I was thinking the exact same thing that you said when I heard the news about Star Jones. When it was announced that Al Udoin wasn't by her side because he himself was in the hospital because he fell in the gym and busted his head open. Well, you know, the first thing that ran through my mind, the man probably tried to holler at one of them dudes in the gym. Sidebar, Wendy. You know the gym is the #1 jump-off gay spot and down low holleration spot. Yes, of course. So Al probably, allegedly, tried to holler, stepped on the wrong thing. Yep, got his knuckle caught.
How you doing?
So I got a telephone call from a guy named Ray, who I happened to have met when Bobby Brown was in town for my Dons and Divas extravaganza. Ray is part of Bobby Brown's team, and apparently there's a little dirt being thrown on Bobby's name in the Philly area as far as him being irresponsible and not showing up for an event. Philly, I just want you to know that Ray informed me that he and Bobby are both right now out in L.A. Bobby will be on the Jimmy Kimmel Show tonight. He is doing the Essence Music Festival in July. He's lined up to do a plethora of engagements. And when it's said about Bobby that he does not show up at events, he gets fearful that you, the fans, John Q. Public, won't buy tickets for the next thing because you'd be like, Bobby ain't gonna show up. But it wasn't, as Ray put it, it wasn't fiscally prudent for Bobby to agree to do the Philly appearance, whatever it was. So Bobby never agreed to do it, and apparently his name is now being, smushed in dirt. Like, the show is canceled because Bobby's not showing up. He don't think nothing about y'all, his fans. He doesn't. No, it's not. That's not true. And I did not ask Ray behind the scenes how Whitney's doing. And Ray asked what time Bobby can call the show. So Bobby very well might call the show later on today. I'm not going to ask him about Whitney, though. I mean, how many times can you ask? Reebok is recalling bracelets over lead poisoning. Yes, it's terrible. Reebok International. They're recalling 300,000 promotional bracelets after a child reportedly died from the lead that leaked into the system after swallowing one. But wouldn't you think that it would be possibly something getting lodged in your throat? No, but they said it was the lead. Apparently, it's an 8-inch long metal bracelet. The one that has the heart-shaped charm with the name Reebok engraved on one side. It debuted with purchases of various footwear styles for children. The recall of the jewelry is not because of the chocation, but because of the high level of lead, posing a risk of lead poisoning. The sporting good company apparently ordered this recall after receiving a report from a 4-year-old child due to swallowing the bracelet. And I guess the bracelet never passed through the body, but passed through the esophagus. But the lead, the lead. All right, everybody, another hour. We'll be here.
It's Wendy, man.
I'm constantly sleeping with my baby's daddy. He is engaged to get married to someone else. Should I give it all up and say, well, I tried to have a relationship here?
You can't have a relationship. He's engaged to somebody else. He's about to get married. Really, I just can't take it.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wendy Williams!
Microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, everybody. Ooh, okay. So the show is almost over. We have another hour, but first it's time for 60 seconds of celebrity stuff. Queen Latifah wants a baby. She says she's giving herself 12 months to get pregnant. She wants to realize her dream. In the meantime, you can check her out in the animated picture, Ice Age 2, The Meltdown. Demi Moore is pregnant. Oh, yeah. They're saying that Demi Moore, who's 43, is pregnant by her 28-year-old husband, Ashton Kutcher. The two suffered a miscarriage several months ago, and good luck, Demi. Lifetime is doing a biopic based on Fantasia Barrino, the American Idol winner. No details. John Ritter's widow, Amy, is luxuriating in the arms of late-night show host Craig Ferguson. He's so annoying, but apparently Mrs. Ritter loves him. Eva Longoria is saying even more. You know what? She suffers from a case of foot and mouth disease. I wish that he would just break up with her, Tony. He's a dumb, big, dumb ball. Just a dumb. So she's saying that she's his teacher in bed. She's revealed to all of us way too much information that he's only been with 2 women in his life. Oh. And she's one of them. She says, when it comes to the bedroom, I am the leader. And that's what that, among other things, she's saying, including my grandmother doesn't know he's black. Oh. Yeah, I'm so turned off by her. Thank God for the Desperate Housewives of Orange County, and the Sopranos, because I'm so over Desperate House. Hey, all right, we have about 30 more seconds on 60 seconds. Paris Hilton got this brand new Mercedes. I gotta tell you, this is a good looking car. She got the new $500,000. What do you call this? Where's the name of it? Oh, SLR McLaren. It's a good-looking car. Doors go up like a... Too many words for Celebrity 60 Seconds, right? Okay. And that's 60 seconds of celebrity stuff. Damn. Let me continue with this part of the story, though. This is a real good-looking car. $500,000, though. What the hell? An SLR McLaren. Goes from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. Tops out at 200 miles per hour. She had delivered to her house on March 11th. She's still a whore. Anyway, everybody, thank you for being here today. Let's continue. Wendy, regarding the flight attendant wanting to leave her husband for the pilot, how long does she really think this will last? Doesn't she realize that he will do the same thing to her that he did to his current wife? She is a whore. Shame on her. The same thing happened to me. Wendy, after 5 years in a relationship, we were supposed to get married last month. Her man should dump her cheating ass. Blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Hey, episode 3 of the Wendy Williams Experience podcast is up. Starring Robin Givens as my in-studio guest. And all the antics behind the scenes of the show. The podcast is like a 5-minute sitcom reality show. So if you love the radio show, you'll really enjoy the visual, the podcast. 5 minutes. Episodes 1 and 2 are already up. I hope they didn't pull them down. I never got a chance to call anybody last night. But episode 3 is up. That's starring Robin Givens. And what you do is you go to iTunes, then you type in the Wendy Williams Experience, and then you download. And that's it. It's as easy as that. If you love the radio show, then you'll love the podcast. You'll be able to see the pink room, the hair, the outfits, the mess, the guest, the eye pop.
Ow.
All that stuff. I love you guys for being here every day. You guys are the best. You know, the Dr. Desiree Clark was supposed to come in earlier today. I certainly hope everything went okay with the baby and stuff. You guys sent a whole lot of faxes and emails for the doctor. She's an OBGYN. She's been to the show before. You know, I love her because she's a young woman. She's like a sister friend. She's a young woman, very smart. She's got a very, very successful practice, and she's friends of the show. So she was going to come in today during Advice Hour to talk to us about things going on with us as women. You know, the smells, the baby making. Some people wrote me concerning wanting to have children, lumps in places that maybe there shouldn't be, smells going on and whatnot. So I saved all of your correspondence, and I'll get back to you as to when the doctor is actually going to be coming on the show. Do you guys watch CSI? This story really didn't mean a whole lot to me because he's not from my favorite show, but I recognize him because he looks a little like Halle Berry's sometimes boyfriend. Well, not the white guy, but the black guy with the blue eyes. You know Gary Dordan? Do you watch CSI? Do you know he's been ordered to complete domestic violence counseling? His ex-girlfriend says that he gave her a beat down. Wow. She's a hostess at a restaurant. Her name is Ann. And he was voted one of the 10 sexiest actors on TV. But Ann is saying that he battered her so badly that she had trouble walking for 2 weeks afterwards.
Wow.
Well, he's 38 years old, and he says of her, you know, she's a stalker, hell-bent on destroying his reputation. He plays Warwick Brown on CSI on CBS. He's turning around and suing her for $4 million. So apparently, you know, he's, you know, I'm not saying that he's right or that he never beat her or anything like that, but for right now, the verdict is out. I just wanted to continue that story for you. Did you ever wonder the bond between JFK and Ole Cassini? Or did I just pull that out of nowhere? You knew that they had a bond, didn't you? People of a certain age? You don't even know who Ole Cassini is. You barely know who Jackie Kennedy is. All right, I'm not talking to you. Everything's not for everybody. All right. Fall back for just a moment. Ole Cassini and Jackie Kennedy had an affair. Oh, wait. JFK is devastated. Ole Cassini. Oh, wait. No. They didn't have the affair. No, sorry. JFK, the WW that he was, had an affair with Ole Cassini's wife. So they bonded Jackie and Ole in the name of affairation. Wow. I wonder if she ever slept with him. Bizarre. It brought them even closer together, they say. Oh, Liz is on line number 3. She wants to talk about Star Jones. Let's do it. Hi, Liz.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Good.
Hi, I just wanted to first of all, you're my sister in my head. You're my friend in my head, too.
Thank you.
But I just wanted to make a comment about Star Jones. A few years ago, I called and spoke to you on the radio. We had a great conversation, and I was actually calling to complain about Star Jones, and I mentioned that I worked at Kinko's. The next day I went to work, she and her assistant called my boss and had me fired. And I just got promoted that week, just a few years ago, I just got promoted that week to a trainer. And she had me fired from there because I made a comment that she was rude. She came to the store and she was rude. So now karma is you know what, and it's coming all back on her. And every time I hear something about Star Jones, you know, I wouldn't wish the worst on anyone, but I'm like, yes, I'm justified what I said because I said she was rude and nasty.
Wow.
Now it's being shown through her that she actually is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, honey.
My daughter said hi. Oh, and another thing about the stretch marks, I just wanted to say that you can get rid of stretch marks if you use pure shea butter. I got rid of mine. My fire is gone. Pure shea butter.
How long do you have to use it?
I used it for about 1.5 years.
Oh, well, geez, who has that kind of time?
Well, still, I mean, it's progress.
Get yourself a tummy tuck. They'll shrink down some of them and use Dermablend for the rest. You'll be over by summer. Thank you, Liz.
Thanks, Wendy. Love
Take
you.
care. Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Joy is on line number 1. Hi, Joy.
Hey.
Hey.
Why couldn't we have our poppin' teas, Wendy, with the pink bolero fur in the essence?
That's not an essence, girl.
I'm so disappointed, but at least you forewarned me, so I won't be upset when I see it.
You know, I mean, here's the thing. You know, normally I'm Wendy in Bizarro World. You know, I march to the beat of my own drum. And the ladies of Essence, it's a totally different type of thing. You know, they embraced the spirit of Wendy. They just wanted a different look.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't get you on the radio, so they have no idea of
I know. Shut up. Stop reminding me of that. Stop reminding me of that. That the only image some people are going to have is with sensible hair, like I'm going to the Drifters luncheon with my mother.
Yeah,
Shut up.
That'll probably be the last essence I buy. Because I'm going to be so disappointed.
No. Continue to support Essence because I'm working my way towards a cover. I know I have a lot of work to do on myself in terms of, you know, building my brand. But now that I have a taste, I want more. I want a cover.
Yeah.
But a featured article with Sam Fine doing the makeup. Do you know how much he costs?
I know. He's so gorgeous.
Oh, tell me about it. He's a good-looking man, right?
I met him when I was a dresser for Vanessa Williams.
Yes.
And he was so nice and so sweet. Vanessa was too, you know, really, really.
And can I tell you something about Sam? I didn't put him in any awkward situations by asking him about, so what's it like working with Naomi? So what's, you know, this one like? And we also didn't even talk about it. We talked about everything but, you know, celebrity. Because I didn't want to come off as Wendy the gossipnista. I wanted to be like the Essence lady.
Right. I have 2 other things I wanted to ask you about. I know, like, you're always watching what you eat. How do you control your cravings? Like, you say you only eat, like, you have your snacks, you only have, like, 3 of this and 1 of this, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, how do you do that? I eat a tub of ice cream.
No.
I can't stop.
No. See, I can't. Oh, here's one of my favorite snacks. Just came in the room. Wasabi nuts. Oh.
But, I mean, how do you control that? How do you not eat more than what you should be eating?
The Suddenly diet. You take a few scoops of your ice cream and suddenly throw the rest of it away.
Oh, hell no.
Well,
half a quart costs $5.
Then don't buy a half quart, fatso.
You saw me. I wasn't fat.
No, I'm just saying that, though. Those are fat thoughts right there. Those are fat thoughts, Joy. I'm just playing.
I know. And the other thing is, I just wanted to apologize to Big Kev because when I saw your son, I was rude, and I didn't mean to be rude when I said...
The big kid.
I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
And so I want to apologize to Big Kev if I you know, sounded rude.
He just walked in the room with the wasabi nuts. Joy said sorry.
Tell him I'm sorry.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling, Joy.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Line number 2 is Evelyn.
Hello?
Evelyn, I don't know what Roberta Flack's medicine was.
You don't?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe somebody in the family could call back and say.
Maybe Roberta.
Maybe Roberta could call back. How you doing, Wendy?
Good. I'm doing well today. Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, and my father, 75 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "How you doing?"
Love that. Love that.
Okay, well, Wendy, just try. Maybe somebody can call back. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much, and I'll keep my lookout.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. So, David Hasselhoff, apparently there's a new twist to his divorce. Not only is he being accused of being a raging alcoholic who... He didn't beat his wife, did he? Did he beat his wife down? Sometimes I get my beat down king so confused because it's like the thing to do. What the hell is that? I don't think he's a beater. He's just a raging alcoholic who got on his wife's last nerve. There's a new twist to the plot, and the twist is that his 42-year-old wife, in the divorce papers, it says, wants to depose their pretty blonde babysitter, Becky, who's 39, because there's a plot between she and David for her to become the next Mrs. Hasselhoff. Isn't that something? Why would anybody ever have a babysitter that was described as pretty, blonde, and 39? Wow. The daughter is Hallie. The daughter is 13. At 13, do you need a babysitter? That's not. Yes, you do. It's the weed monitor. Yeah. You need like a cop in the house. Keep it where you got it, everybody.
It's Wendy, man.
I just found out this morning that my supervisor's pregnant.
Damn you, I told you not to do it.
Should I tell my wife what's up?
Plan on a divorce. And as for your job,
Put that where? Back there.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Join Steve Harvey as he broadcasts live from Puerto Rico, March 30th to 31st. And listen for dates for the upcoming Level Lounge Tour, featuring the Cafe Soul All-Stars. Brought to you by Global Entertainment and Level Vodka, the spirit of absolute. 107.5 WBLS.
Today's R&B and classic soul. You all, I think this might be next to the last cold day. I mean, what do you say? I mean, please, March is almost over. Isn't it going to go out like a lamb? It came in like the lion. When's it going to be 60 degrees? All right, 50 degrees consistently. That would be great. I think this is going to be the last official winter weekend, though. I think the weather's going to break. In the meantime, the sun is out, and that's a good one. Reggae Red has just sent her fax, and I just got it. Gary from CSI used to be married to the model Rashumba? Are you kidding me? Wow. No, really? Well, Reggae Red says, yeah, I can see now in that yellow and black chinchilla, Mace looking like a damn bumblebee. Yep, the one he isn't paid for. How did you make out with the dove? I've stopped. I've stopped looking. Aluminum is what it is. If we don't use something with aluminum, you're going to smell like a natural person, and you know how they smell. No offense to the natural people, but you do have a special odor.
Ow.
She likes Alexis Arquette on The Surreal Life. I like Alexis Arquette on The Surreal Life, too. I like Sherman Hemsley on The Surreal Life. I like Tawny Katane. I like The Surreal Life. And she says, Jimmy Walker, friend to the show, plays Chris Rock's grandfather tonight on Everybody Hates Chris. I was glad to see him get the call. Yeah. So good. Okay. So Everybody Hates Chris that. Thanks, Reggae Red. All right. This hour of the Wendy Williams Experience, I wanted to let you know that in Brooklyn today, right now, as a matter of fact, well, hurry up. Get to the Bally. Bally's is on 2163 Tilden Avenue. The WBLS Street Team is out there until 7 p.m. at the Bally's Total Fitness on 2163 Tilden Avenue in Brooklyn. It's sponsored by WBLS. You know, Bally's is a huge sponsor of our WBLS Getaway and Play Trip a Day. I love Bally's, and Bally's is very good to this radio station. So get out to Bally's today and say, how you doing? To the street team. Medea goes to jail. It's back at the Beacon Theater May 9th through May 14th. If you'd love to go, call the Beacon Theater box office and get your passes correctly. LA Weight Loss, 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM. I had some delicious miso soup 2 bowls, as a matter of fact. Hell, you can eat 10 bowls of miso soup and not gain 1 pound. Miso soup is the best. It's a real regulator when it comes to losing weight, or at least maintaining my LA weight loss, because I've lost the weight. Now I'm on maintenance. I lost my 10 pounds. My goal has been achieved. Now I'm ready to go to Puerto Rico. What are you doing for yourself in terms of your weight loss? I know it's difficult. I'll give you the telephone number to LA Weight Loss. When you're ready, then you call, okay? It's real food for real people. Nothing is prepackaged. You have your one-on-one weight loss counselor to walk you through the process. They are there to serve you. LA Weight Loss is affordable. They're conveniently located, and they really, really work. Millions of people, including me, have lost millions of pounds on LA Weight Loss. You could be next. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's 1-800-448-TRIM. Oh my gosh. Do you remember Josh of Brother, Coretta? Josh is on line number 2. He's been inducted into the National
Hi, Wendy.
Latin Honor Society. Is this true, Josh?
Hi, yes, I am. I just got inducted today at the end of school.
Into what?
Yeah, at the end of school, I got inducted.
Tell me the name of the organization.
Oh, the National Latin Honor Society.
That is big.
Yeah, I'm in my 3rd year of Latin. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Josh.
Yeah.
So now, what can you do with being so proficient in Latin?
I don't know. Like, you can give me like a college award or whatever that you want. That's all in Latin, and I can translate it. I can say some sentences like "Chris tu es tempestas hodie," which is like, "What is the weather out today?"
How do you say how you doing?
I don't know. I think that's a little too Ebonic for the ancient language.
Got you. Well, let me just say this. How does this translate into making you money later on in life, or is it just an award that makes you feel good?
See, here's the thing. It's going to look very impressive, forgive me for saying so, on the resume and on the college transcript. So that'll make me more eligible for some of the better colleges like Swarthmore and Wesleyan and all that. Yeah, but let me just say something. In relation to the to being educated, what was the pimp guy that you had on there from the Harlem Guys Club or whatever?
The Harlem Club yesterday.
Yes, I hate. Oh my God, I just wanted to strangle him. Because let me tell you something. He thinks he's like all ghetto. Okay, he thinks that because he is light, bright, damn near white, just like me, that he can hide behind the facade of being educated and speaking well. Believe me, I know all about speaking well. I take declamation and forensics, which is a competitive acting, speaking, and debating team, okay?
Yes.
And declamation is where you take someone else's speech, you cut it down to 10 minutes, and you present it, and you make it your own. Okay? So I know all about that. I know how to speak well. And yet I still think that club is very, in a more sophisticated way, degrading of women. And he told that girl before that because she's in college, that she should come join the
right.
That she should come join the club, so she can find some men, because men aren't doing well and they keep dropping out of college and high school. I'm like, that is all the more reason why she should stay in college and not get affiliated with that type of a club.
Yes.
She should save her money, because Lord knows she's going to need it after her loan. Okay, instead of donating X amount to that stupid club.
Thank you, Josh.
Okay.
Thanks, Josh. Bye-bye.
Love you, boy.
Bye-bye. It's hard to believe that that's the same man, the same young boy who called brother, have we gotten so comfortable up in here? He's a real character. Thank you, Josh, for being a part of the show. All right, so we should continue with this break, because in actuality, we've got a full hour at the top of the hour. Oh, yes, the bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is coming up at the top of the hour on 107.5 WBLS.
Wendy Williams Experience.
Yeah, here's the quote right here. I'm not a man, but I can imagine that if I was, I would not want to have anything to do with this woman, this Eva Longoria. She, and I was just waiting for her to say a few words too many, whether it be about how I'm so gorgeous or I'm so small or, I'm with Tony and Mario and whoever. I was waiting for her to say one word too many. Now she's done it as far as I'm concerned. So here she is on Desperate Housewives. She's in the new issue of Allure magazine. In addition to saying that her grandmother does not know that Tony is black, so they just tell the grandmother that Tony's French to take away the black, which rubs me the wrong way, and I understand she's minority, but it's rubbing me the wrong way. That's rub number one. Rub number two, and I'm just mad on the strength of Tony, who could very well be a wimpy Walter Mitty type dude anyway. Some dudes are like that. They want to be dragged around by their nostrils. She says, when it comes to Tony, I'm the teacher, especially about love. And she goes on to say, he's only been with one other person in his life. Wow, and good for Tony. He's 23, she's 31. But what guy wants something like that on blast? It's just and then he plays sports too, like. I don't know. I'm just in the mind of being a guy right now, and I'm saying, you know what? You said one word too many. You're big mouth. You boomchench. That's what the Puerto Rican girls say to me. You're boomchench. I don't like her, and I'm glad The Sopranos is back. This season is sucking very much, but anything but watching that Desperate Housewives show. Now I got my Desperate Housewives of Orange County. I'm so into it. Hey, Martin is on line number 2. Now he's 45, and he's what are you? The transit, it says? All right, Martin? Martine, hi.
Oh. Hi. Oh, hi. Is this Wendy?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Hi, Martine. How are you?
Fine. Thank you for receiving my call. I'm kind of a new listener.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to you while I'm in transit, so I'm like on I-80 from New York to Pennsylvania. So at around the bonus hour, I kind of lose signal. So I'm glad I caught you in time.
I see.
Before I got over, I wanted to comment on Josh. I am so impressed with this young man.
Josh, yes, our 15-year-old friend, yes.
Oh, he is so cool. When I first heard him on the Coretta call, I was like, this young man is outraged.
He is.
His kids, his friends don't know about this. That was so cool. And then now when he calls with all this stuff that he's into, he's great. Why don't you have him on the show?
I like him a lot. Well, he is on the show. He calls up. Don't like you.
On the show.
You mean as an interview?
Yeah, why not?
We have other things to do, Martine, than interview Josh, brother. But he does get through on the phone, and I always enjoy hearing from Josh. Hey, thank you for calling. Before we leave the show today, I wanted to talk to you about Mariah Carey, Jermaine Dupri's father, and India.Arie. Now, India.Arie, she's still plugging away at the whole dirty backpack thing. I like her a lot as a person, and her new album will be out in June on the 27th via Motown Records. It's called Testimony Volume 1, Life and Relationships. Now, regarding Mariah Carey, I love the idea that Mariah has lost this 20 pounds, and she says, now I'm fierce. And she is not apologetic about saying it. Love that. So the next thing, because I was wondering this the other day, why isn't she representing somebody's house someplace? Why is Lindsay Lohan the face of Louis Vuitton? Why does, and with all due respect to Scarlett Johansson and, some of these other chicks, it's like, why not Mimi? And I guess it was that Mimi had to lose a few more pounds if she wanted to do the clothing, because clearly she could do the makeup. Queen Latifah does CoverGirl. That's no disrespect. I'm just making a comparison. So now, apparently she used a lot of the Louis clothes when she was doing her video for Say Something with Pharrell over in Paris the other week. And they took note to Mariah's new figure. Of course, they've already signed Mimi. It's a little late for that. But maybe, Mimi, if you keep the weight off until her contract is up, Lohan's, then maybe you can be the new Louis girl or something. Until now, she says modeling has not been something, or her people say that she's wanted to do, but it seems like the right time. She's got quite a few fashion labels after her, and we're in talks. Great. I love that. That is such an obvious thing. I love it. Jermaine Dupri's father, are you ready for this? He's got a new fashion line called Malden Apparel.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't know what to play after that, right? You don't know that or what? Look, the collection features vintage tees, denim, cashmere knits, hats, caps, outerwear, and it's all for men and women. Hold on, because he gives a statement. Don't cut me off. Representing the fast life. Oh my gosh, this clothes representing the fast life. Malden Apparel celebrates its image as the premier international lifestyle brand infusing the subculture of fashion, motorsports, music, and arts. Malden Apparel, everybody, will be in stores near you in time for the holidays of 2006. Meanwhile, he does have his company and, you know, the Malden brand agency, and he's got his son Jermaine and his son's girlfriend Janet, who's lost the weight. She's lost the weight. She's, you know, next move is to make an album that people actually want to buy and listen to. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying based on the last sales. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about based on the last sales. All right, you guys. I love you for listening. Thank you so much, John Witherspoon. Mr. Bang, 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 Bang! It's 4 bangs for John Witherspoon. If you're in New York, check him out at Caroline's Comedy Club over the weekend. If not, go to his website and find out where he's going to be. I love you guys for listening today. God willing, we'll be together again tomorrow. Take care of one another, and bye-bye.
Peace party, people. See you later. I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
I was just in the bathroom, and I started to, you know, pull off my eyelashes. Then I was like, oh, hell to the no. I'm keeping them on. I'm sleeping on my back tonight. Oh. And I'm not washing my face for a week.
Oh, so fine.
Yes. I was going to shout out to the makeup artist. I completely drew a blank. Does that ever happen to you sometimes? Yes. Say I'm fine. How could you forget that name? Thank you, Sam. The makeup's holding up great.
Oh.
All right, everybody keep it where you got it. We got the bonus hour, the Wendy Williams Experience coming up. You know, I see Chopper, you're on line number 1. You want to meet an older woman in New Jersey. We can talk to you, Chopper. Kappa, are you still there on line number 2? Oh, yeah. And in case you haven't heard, Neo has confirmed for Puerto Rico. Neo will be doing this song with Ghostface. Oh, luxuriating in Puerto Rico. Yeah, he just confirmed today. Ow! All right, you guys. The bonus hour starts in 10 minutes, 107.5 WBLS.
It's Wendy, man. The Wendy Williams Experience. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you. I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
So I actually went back to the office and got my copy of Allure magazine just to further smack home why Eva Longoria is she's just not doing it. She says, here's the rest of the statement from Allure. He's only been with one person in his life. He's very sweet. I'm the experienced one. I'm the teacher, especially about love. Guys, let's talk about sex.
Oh, yeah.
What guy sticks around after a woman makes a statement like that? Unless he is just henpecked, stupid, naive, a sucker.
Or just doesn't give a damn.
Or just doesn't give a damn. Can I just ask the guys that? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm... Don't get me wrong. It's not like I have it in for Eva Longoria or anything like that. But after I read this statement, and then my girlfriend was telling me that she was on like Access Hollywood or Extra or something like that last night, trying to backpedal her way out of this article because he probably came home and was like, I effing share with you, that I've only been with one, person, and you go to a national magazine and you talk about me. I forgot he had the accent. As if I am a suckle pure. You know what I mean? So then she gets on the magazine shows last night and she says, what I mean is, I'm the experienced one, but when the lights go out, hold on, I have her quote. Listen to this dance. Oh no, this is about Heather Locklear and Richie Zambora. Wait, hold on. Oh, here it is. Oh, I can't find it. Never mind. Oh, when the lights are out, he's the teacher. Is what she backpedaled, danced for chicken, and told, Access Hollywood and Extra last night. She adds, I'm the student. He's always telling me he's never met anyone who loves the way I do, wholly and freely and unconditionally. He's only been with one other person in his life. It was lust at first sight for the two of them. Never mind, guys. You don't have to call. Just guys in the room, raise your hand. There's two of them. Would you have a problem if your woman said something like this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, say okay. I don't need you guys to call. Thanks. You can call about something else. Somebody's on hold right now. Bring them up. That's sure. Hi, hello?
Hi, Wendy.
Oh, say. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I figured it wouldn't have been a guy that got through. You don't even want to talk about that, do you?
Huh? No, I wanted to talk to you about Mariah Carey's new line.
New line of?
Jewelry.
Oh, okay.
She has it in, it's in Claire's.
Claire's Boutique. We've talked about it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she has, because my niece works there.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me that it's not doing so well. And she has a multi-million-dollar contract with them, but it's not doing all that great. And plus, I checked out for myself, and the stuff is, like, kind of overpriced. It looks like, it looks really, like, old. Like, not for kids, basically.
But I'm thinking that girls and women go to Claire's, don't they? I mean, yeah. I have to admit, it's been a few years since I've been to Claire's Boutique, but the last time I was there, I was already a woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, I shop there, too.
Yeah.
Like, little accessories. But, like, as far as, because, like, my daughter went there, she was like, I want to wear those. I was like, oh, no, you can't wear that. And she's only 4.
Oh.
So, like, I mean, it attracts, but they're really nice stuff. Trust me, they're really nice. And
yeah.
It's kind of overpriced, but yeah. I like it. But I don't think that it's selling that good. And maybe it should be, like, in another store that Claire's has, like an icing or an afterthoughts, but not a Claire's, I don't think.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's really nice, but it's just not selling that well in Claire's like that, like I thought it would.
Yeah.
And they have her CD in there, too.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, very nice. I like to see Mimi branching out. I think that her being a model for one of these high-end lines would be perfect. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So last night, okay, so, I leave the radio station and, I'm with some people and I go across the street and we're at the parking garage and we're on our way to Robin Givens' party before we go to the Laugh Factory. And there was a guy in the garage holding a box marked baby fat. This is the guy who instructed the attendant, as per instructing his intern, to go down and leave the anthrax thongs I was talking about? The guy waited for me and not like a stalker. It turns out his face was familiar. His name is actually Joseph Cohen. And he works in the offices of Baby Fat. He was extremely pushy for such a little man, though, Joseph. I mean, he's like, so what are you going to say tomorrow to clean it up? I was just a bit like, Well, it was all, he left himself wide open. It was just all too easy. So, anyway, but I say all that to say, he gave me, a robe and slippers in a box, all boxed up and nice and everything like that. And he said that he sent the intern, one of his interns down to the garage, to leave me a gift of baby fat stuff. And the intern had a nice, beautiful, presentable box with nice wrapping and tissue, and then the thongs and the robes and stuff inside. But when the intern got to the garage, the parking attendant, just took the stuff and whatever. It ended up just strewn across the back seat of my car and on the floor. Dumbass intern goes right back up to the offices, has the box and stuff with it. Joseph is like, what are you doing with the box? What did you do with this? He told me the intern was fired. I don't know if I believe that part, but the intern, got in trouble for that. Joseph listens to the show at his, how you doing? Joseph listens to the show, at his office, somewhere around here. He works over there. He parks over there. And he presented me with a really nice pair of baby fat slippers and a robe in a box. And the only pushy part that rubbed me the wrong way is he's like, so what are you going to say? As if they're coming from you, Joseph. They're not coming from Kimora. So if Kimora knew you sent them over, she'd probably have a fit. Real short and real pushy, though, he was. He reminded me of the male version of Ida Morgenstern. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you remember Rhoda? Am I the only one? God, I'm old. God, I'm old. Do you remember how pushy Ida Morgenstern was? Goose, you remember? Yes. He reminded me of Ida Morgenstern.
Face hard.
Yes. He's a young kid, but he just had that, he had to look up to talk to me. He's short. And he was pushy. He said, what are you going to say? I said, I'll figure out something. I will not lie to you. He reached into his jacket and he pulled out a note. He said, say this.
Oh.
I was like, you have got to be kidding me. No, you did not. Wait down here with a damn note. Here it is. Look, Wendy Williams, over-the-air mention request for Tuesday, March 22nd or Wednesday, March 23rd. Are you peeping this? Baby Fat Intimate announces apparel. My mother could have beat down Ida Morgenstern any day. I am my mother's daughter.
Oh.
Thank you, Joseph, though. Thank you. Actually, what it does say is that the baby fat stuff is in. I don't mind. He was a nice guy. It was the intern who messed up. Macy's on 34th and Broadway. They have some sort of gift certificates and stuff. It's brand new stuff, everything. And the stuff is pretty sexy. Rhinestones, scratching your crack.
Ooh.
The comfortable loungewear. Your sleepwear lingerie. It's hot stuff. I like Kimora. I wonder if she's getting a divorce. Let's get on that. It's in Life and Style. Everybody's talking about it. I don't know what to make of it. You can't. That's our people poll question, Jay. I don't really like that question, but I'm going with it. Taryn. Here's the question. Look at Taryn. Taryn has down. Do you think Russell and Kimora's marriage is a marriage of convenience? But you have to figure how long they've been married. After a certain amount of time, it could probably be looked at as a marriage of convenience. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Somewhere in there, they had to have loved each other in the beginning. Yesterday's question is, do you think the Fugees will ever regain their popularity? 85% of the people said yes. Lorraine's on line number 5. Hi, Lorraine. Look at Jane Russell. Play her a theme song. Look at Jane Russell. There was nothing sexier than Jane Russell laying in the hay with a gun in her hand in the poster for Big Break. For The Outlaw. I've never seen the movie. I just know this pose right here, Goose.
Yes.
Do you know that pose right there? Look, I'm going to let you just observe the picture a little closer. There's nothing more sexy than that. That movie's from 1943. Who remembers that? All I know is that if you've acted with some of the greats and you've made a name for yourself, somehow being a lounge singer at the Radisson Bar in Santa Maria, California at the airport is not a good look when you're 84 years old. But on the other hand, you know what? Probably keeps you sharp. Right? Keeps you sharp and young. Oh, no. I started doing this. Let me just zhuzh up her voice. All right, she's kind of akin to B. Arthur. Let me get the right voice. I started doing this a few years ago. I got fed up with being no entertainment for people my age, people over 40. I started out singing by myself in a Mexican restaurant nearby. Then I got a few singers together, and we moved to the Radisson when the Mexican place changed hands. Now, normally, it's standing room only. While Jane once raven tresses have turned silver, she still retained her curvy, full figure and became... Okay, wait. Oh my God, when she was 19, she was 36, 25, 36. She worked at a receptionist in a dentist office, and she was discovered Howard Hughes, the movie tycoon. Walked into the dentist, hired her on the spot. Hey, baby, you're coming with me. And he told her, there are 2 good reasons why men go to see her. One and 2, and those are enough. Oh, yeah. Can you believe how sexist you were allowed to be back then? Do people still talk like that? And then Howard Hughes invented for her, here she's talking about Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes invented for me a bra, one of the seamless ones like they have now. He was way ahead of his time. God'll get you, Walter. My B. Arthur and Jane Russell are both the same. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. What else do you want to talk about? Oh, I got a pile of stuff. What am I saying? I'm rifling for stuff to talk about. 32 pounds, Oprah. It's not too late to come back down to where you were. Everybody's weight fluctuates. The key is not to get caught up in whatever this relationship was that ended bitterly 25 years ago. Plus, people are over James Fry. Nobody blames you for that. Everybody makes mistakes, Oprah. Recently on her show, she caused a panic because she says, I have an eating addiction that I'm constantly trying to control. Eating represses my feelings. Well, she still looks... Oprah, just think about it this way. You still look better than you did when you weighed 300 pounds. Let's move on. Right? I mean, you gotta make lemons out of lemonade. You could still wear a Scada. You couldn't do that 300 pounds ago. This just in. A church minister was found shot to death in his parsonage, and authorities were searching for his missing wife and 3 young daughters earlier today. We're just really puzzled, says the police chief, who is oddly related to Maude and Jane Russell. We're concerned about the safety of the children. Church members were sent searching for Pastor Matthew Winkler. Oh, a Jewish pastor, last name Jewish. Late Wednesday, when he didn't show up for an evening service at the 4th Street Baptist Church. excuse me, Christian church. The Rev is 31. He said they used a key to enter the parsonage and found him dead in the bedroom.
Oh.
He had been shot. In the meantime, the wife probably, well, the kids are very, very young. Mary Winkler, she's got a 1-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old with the dead Rev. It's terrible. I tell you, things happen to people, you just don't really understand it, do you? I don't understand what MTV's obsession is with Jamie Kennedy, but they just picked up his new hip-hop reality show. How does a white boy have a hip-hop reality show? But okay, shout out to the white people. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You all always taking something and twisting it and making it your own. Whitey be doing it for themselves. No, listen. MTV has ordered 8 episodes of Jamie Kennedy's new hip-hop comedy reality show, Blowing Up. They just announced that yesterday. The series is going to premiere in the 3rd quarter, and it follows Jamie Kennedy and his sidekick, Stu Stone. That's the guy, I believe, who is doing something with Drew Frazier on ESPN, too. Oh, no, that's the 2 Stews, he said. Anyway, Stu Stone, as they embark on hip-hop stardom. During the journey, the duo seek advice from hip-hop stars and top music executives. Remember he played B-Rad? That was a funny movie. In Malibu's Most Wanted. And I did like the Jamie Kennedy experiment. Blowing up. Oh, whitey then. Diana Ross has a new CD coming out, people. Oh, it's awful. But the album is going to be some jazz standards. She recorded these more than 30 years ago. And so it's going to be released on June 20th. It's entitled Blue. And it was supposed to come out with Lady Sings the Blue, the accompany the movie, back in 1972. But instead, it didn't. Shanty's on line number 1. She wants to talk advice about travel agencies.
Hello.
Hi, Shanty.
Hi, is this Wendy?
Yes, how are you, Shanty?
Oh, my God, I can't believe it. Trying to reach you is like trying to reach President Bush.
Oh, well, no, Shanty, please. Look, what are you calling regarding? Are you going to Puerto Rico with us?
No, I wish I was.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I'm trying to make this real quick.
Okay.
Me and my sister, we planned a trip to Jamaica. The travel agency screwed up our plans. They got 4 of us leaving from one airport, and the other 2 of us leaving from another airport. Is there anything we can do about that?
Contact the Better Business Bureau? Does that work anymore? Hey, exactly. I don't know. I don't know what to say. You know what? When is this trip scheduled?
We leaving April 12th. Hello?
Yeah, no, I was just trying to think of what today is before I give you an answer.
Yeah, we leaving April 12th, and they really screwed us up.
Get a lawyer to fire off a letter. I don't know, if there's no flights available on leaving that particular airport, then even a lawyer getting in contact and you threatening to sue and the Better Business Bureau, nothing's going to get you on the same flight if there's nothing available.
So they wouldn't even give us the money back,
When did you find this all out?
We 2 weeks ago. As a matter of fact, my niece daughter did the reservation, and when she went there to check up on it, that's when we found out about 2 weeks ago. And we planned this trip ever since January, and they just told us 2 weeks ago that 4 of us is leaving from JFK. The other 2 of us is leaving from Newark Airport. And the strange thing, the 4 that's leaving from JFK JFK. When we come back, they flying into Newark, and the two that's leaving from Newark is flying into JFK.
Well, that'll teach you to use your niece's best friend's aunt's daughter to do your reservations. From now on, maybe what y'all need to do is use a travel agent that you don't feel bad about cursing out and suing. Have a nice flight. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm. I mean, right? Family and flies. Ugh. You want to get rid of both of them sometimes, don't you? There is a film coming out, everybody, and it's called Rap Sheet, Hip Hop and the Cops. Exactly. It's a new documentary exposing a side of the hip-hop industry that we've all known about, and that is the hip-hop cops. The ones that stick their grills in, borrow that jewelry, swagger up, and swagger into the groups, right? Into the posses, right? Meanwhile, they're like cops, like Jump Street-esque type cop. You know what I mean? You got a Malik Yoba
undercover
and Johnny Depp up in your mix. It happens. Right? They know how to smoke the chief, so they never really smoking it. They know how to lean over a line, so they're never really taking in. The hip-hop cops.
Oh, they smoke it.
Well, I know. I'm trying to. So the filmmaker's name is Don Sikorsky, and apparently there's undercover evidence that law enforcement agencies have been keeping secret dossiers on hundreds of hip-hop artists and executives for years. The film is going to show surveillance footage obtained by the filmmaker Don Sikorsky and from the NYPD, the FBI, and the LAPD. The producer also found out that a nationwide task force has been enforced to keep tabs on rappers, and that task force was set up by the DEA. Wow. Here's what he says. I was trying to figure out what voice I do, but I only know a few. I was amazed at the volume of intimate private information that the National Network of Police had gathered. Maybe he can get to the bottom of whether Russell and Kimura are getting divorced, because you know somewhere on there, Russell, there's been some for surveillance on you. On you doing. But the more I talked to the artists and the cops, the more I understood that this is a situation with few heroes and plenty of villains on both sides. Exactly. The film, which is yet to be released, also features interviews with such rappers as Russell Simmons, Kanye West. They have Russell talking into the microphone. Busta Rhymes, Ja Rule, Snoop Dogg, Damon Dash. Plus, they have performances on this. There's performances on this documentary by Eminem, Fat Joe, Jadakiss, Lloyd Banks, the G Unit, and more. Wow. Wow, this is unbelievable. What's it called, Wendy? I told you already. Rap Sheet, Hip Hop, and the Cops. When is this going to be in theaters or available on DVD? Oh, this is a good one. I'll keep you posted. That's a good one, right? That's a good one. All right, let me see who's there. She's the one white girl with the 3 black dudes. Oh, that was Tara. She was at the Laugh Factory last night. Oh, a little GB action after the Laugh Factory. Let me get her on line number 3. A little GB. Choo, choo.
No, you call him.
Oh, no, Tara, where'd you go? Oh, Jamal's on line number 2, and he wants to talk about Eva Longoria. Thank you for holding on, Jamal.
Yeah, Wendy.
Hi, I'm just very saddened.
You're saddened? Why?
Well, you know, I feel bad for the man that she's been big-mouthing his situation.
Yeah, how she put him on blast like that?
Exactly. Thank you.
That's wild, man. Yo, he probably whooped. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's whooped, man. She's throwing it on him. And he 23?
23.
He ain't had nothing like that before, man. She blowing his mind, man, for him to stay like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? There's not that much mind-blowing that needs to be done. Let's face facts, Eva Longoria. It's not like exactly, you're a circus act. If a guy's only been with one girl, hell.
And do you believe that's the truth? That he only been with one girl? He on the road.
You want to know what?
Championship team.
I do believe it, because here's the deal. Yeah. Why the hell would a guy say something like that? Like, you've got nothing to prove, dude. Why would you? Yeah. I mean, he could say he's been with 5 girls or whatever. We don't even have to get into numbers. Why'd they even get into numbers? But yeah, I do believe it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's stupid enough to stay with her after she's going to say something like that. And she really thinks that she has, golden nana, when in actuality, an inexperienced guy, gets excited when the wind blows.
True,
I mean, you know what I mean?
He got his he's so open, man. Gotta open.
That doesn't take much.
Damn, man, he need to get it together, man.
That's what I'm saying, Jay.
Clear the fog.
All right.
All right, Wendy.
Thank you. Thank you for listening. Take care.
All right, you too.
Larry wants to weigh in. He's in Manhattan on line number 6. Hey, Larry. Larry. Uh-oh.
I'm not Larry.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good. What's your name? Is this Ashley?
No, this is Michelle.
Oh, hi, Michelle. Oh, I don't have you. Okay.
Is this Wendy?
Yes.
Wendy, hi.
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, hi. How are you?
I'm doing fine. What are you calling about?
I'm calling to actually give some advice to the woman that called about the tickets and her friends and the whole commotion.
Oh, good. This is what I love about the listening family. We're like a family. We help each other. Go ahead.
Actually, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, go.
Yeah, what she can do is she can actually take the tickets that she has, the friends that's flying out of Newark, and take it to the airline in JFK before the date of travel.
Oh.
And they'll just make her pay like an airport surcharge, like a change of airport surcharge.
Oh.
And if there's room on the flight, they'll put her on the flight. But she would have to pay like an airport surcharge.
That's a lot of running around. You got to go out to the airport.
Well, she sounds like she's in distress and she wants help. So
yeah, that's true. If she wants,
if it means, traveling with her friends, if it's worth it, then she'll do it.
Yes, true. Thank you.
That's that.
Yes, thank you for calling, Michelle. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Shout out to Votto, the anthrax survivor. Ugh, so nice to see that you're standing and doing better. Now, no more skins for drums, okay? Make yourself sick. You make us all scared. No. Did you see this in the newspaper today? New York air is the nation's highest cancer risk. This is just what we need to see. I need some of those nail masks that the girls at the shop use when they do your nails. Like this guy here on the cell phone in the newspaper.
Get them in any hardware store.
Let's pick up a dozen of them. We can all use them. Our air is the worst. New York is number 1. California's number 2. Jersey's number 3. Is 4. So there's no escaping. Connecticut's number 8. So there's no escaping. Uh-oh. Now, here's the breakdown in New York City. New York City cancer case per million. Manhattan. Whew. What is this, 136 million? What? Wait. New York City cancer. All I know is that Manhattan's number 1. Bronx is number 2. Brooklyn's number 2. Queens is number 4. Staten Island's number 5. Oh, shoot. Not the VH1 squad in the hall. Excuse me. It's going down. They're looking at camera schematics. Hey, you know what? They're trying to get into that room right there. This broadcast room.
Oh, Scott just left.
Well, what about Wendy?
Oh.
The housekeeping. Oh. Everybody's always trying to ruin my chance at a bigger and better life. They're getting the key. Doggone it. They came in to look at the cameras. All right, we have to take a break. When we come back, I got some interesting letters. I'll take more of your phone calls, and we can talk about anything you want. I mean, we can gossip, or we can, do advice. Do we have to review the Star Jones story? Has everybody heard that already? All right, I'm not going to review it unless somebody calls up and they say, Wendy, I didn't hear a review. I'll review. All right, it's the Wendy Williams Experience until 7 o'clock right here on WBLS.
What's up? This your girl, Little Mo, and you listen to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS.
I mean, she sounds so refreshed and up under the circumstances. No, she's getting a divorce. You know what I was trying to sound like? You know, the women in church, or like sometimes when you call your mother, oh, I know you're tired. No, Ma, I'm not tired. Look, I know you're busy. No, as a matter of fact, Ma, you're calling it a good time. I'm not busy. And then you get all mad and defensive because they try to put something off on you. Wendy, I'm not going to hold you. You're not holding me, Ma. Oh, that looks real official in the other room. All them producers in suits standing around, measuring and...
I can't believe it went down this quick.
Yeah, the VH1 people are in the other room. I'm soon to be on fire again. Nobody had a key to get into the room. You can't believe Trev Hollywood picked the lock. So now we have to fix, because it still is what it is. You mean somebody could tear that studio down just that quick? Just pick the damn lock with a Citibank card. Damn.
Like some official business going on, right?
All right, so look. Huh?
Does that mean no sushi? No food?
No, we're going out for dinner. They want to take me out celebrating. Yeah. That wasn't my idea. I've had a long day. All right, so look. Please put line number 7 up. Lisa is 40 and wants to talk about tossing salad. Lisa, where are we going with this? Lisa, where are we going with this? Lisa? Okay, let's talk to line number 3. Lorraine's there. And she wants to talk about T.I., who's no longer with Tiny from Escape. Allegedly. Hello? Lorraine? That's you. I hear somebody talking in my head. Goose, that's you. Don't you hear somebody?
Yeah.
This studio is on its last leg. We really need to get in that. We need to get into the new studio.
Try something else.
All right, Kim.
Which one?
Line number 5. Kim? Oh, I heard her say yes. Kim? Wow, the Frankie Grocker equipment is about to die. All right, look, never mind with the telephones then. I'm sorry, you all. I don't know what's going on. It is what it is.
Something's going on. I'm here.
Okay. That was Goose. All right, now who's this?
Hello?
Well, yeah, what's your name? Hi.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Kim. How are you?
Hi, Kim. Let me see. On the computer, it says you want to talk about Hadia's wigs and the website.
Yeah, I just want to get the information. My sister gave it to me today.
Yes, go to glamoursuite.com. And she's got a new store downtown. You know, somewhere around like the
No, but for some reason when I type in glamoursuite.com, that's not coming up.
Okay, well, she might spell glamour ebonicsly.
Obviously.
I mean, yeah, it might be, some hip-hop version of the word or something. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you spell Hadia? Is that her name?
That's one of them names, and I don't know off the top of my head. I do not have.
I tried it all different types of ways, and I don't know why we can't just spell the name.
Mothers, you got to watch what... Yo, Hadia's pregnant, too. But no, look, I don't know how to spell Hadia's name off the top of my head. I really have to take time, phonetically spell it out, check with Elisa Payne, who books the show, ask Elisa, is this how you spell Hadia?
It's Madea.
It's Hadia.
Okay, so it's glamoursuite.com. Okay, no problem.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. There's a Y.
Okay.
There's a Y in Hadia.
Oh, well, yeah, I figured that out.
No, because you were spelling it like Medea. See, Medea spells her name Madea. That's not how Dia spells her name. She has to be different.
Yeah, well, we tend to be. All right, so thanks, Wendy. Do your thing.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
It wasn't until I got to college that I started spelling my name Wendy. Oh, please. Are you ready for the real spelling?
I want to hear this one.
J-U-E. J-U-E-N-N-D-D-I-E-Y. My parents wanted to be different. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not applying for college with a spelling like this. What the hell? I don't want to go to Grambling. I gotta go good. I'm just playing. Everybody gets so damn sensitive. Sometimes you guys just laugh. Laughter is the best medicine. When I get out of here, I'm back to my stressful life too. Just a scratching my psoriasis and pacing the floor and wringing my hands to the red. Shout out to Bambi and shout out to Susie Q. Yes, I know Stuart Weitzman has size 11 medium and size 11 wides. I do know that. Stuart Weitzman is one shoe designer that's good to girls' feet. You know Kevin Hart, who was in Soul Plane? He was hot for a minute. Then he had that sitcom that went nowhere. Like everything was happening at once, then nothing. So apparently he's joined the cast of a CBS comedy pilot called The Weekend. He's one of the 3 men friends whose social lives revolve around Saturdays and Sundays. Well, okay. This hour of the show is brought to you by BET's Rip the Runway. That's tonight at 9 o'clock. I thought we were going to watch it as a show, you all. There's a new play at Newark Symphony Hall on Sunday, April 9th. We encourage you to listen to win your tickets to see Issues. We all got them. Starring Angie Stone, Vanessa Williams, and Dave Hollister, as well as Christopher Williams. So listen to win. Okay, nobody asked about the Star story, but I'm going to tell it one more time. And then, what do you think, Jessica? You've been sitting here the whole time. It doesn't need to be told anymore.
No.
Yeah, everybody knows. Yeah. I can give the Cliff Notes. Star lost a lot of weight and her boobies became saggy, so she wanted a lift. It was apparent to all of us that she was eventually going to need a lift, perhaps a little bit more work, tweaking. But she went to get the surgery under the guise of getting a lift. She lost, they say, more than half the blood in her body. Al was queening out in a gym in Manhattan when he bumped his head on a piece of equipment and was in the hospital here in Manhattan. So he couldn't be out there with Star while she convalesced. Not that she was planning on convalescing with his behind anyway, because she was going to be with her best friend, Natalie Cole, or actor Samuel Jackson's wife, LaTanya, who's her other best friend. Divorce is imminent. Details at 11. That's it. I almost died and you didn't come to my side. Busy at that damn gym where you spend way too many damn hours with Chaz and Lester and Bruce. Damn you, Al Reynolds. I could have died. They said she was trembling and shaking and she needed a blood transfusion. And then she was perfectly aware to be able to say, while in the emergency room, the doctors were hurrying up and pumping blood into her, but she was busy thinking about her circumstances and mouthing off at the staff, it says in the National Enquirer. And she said, I know my rights. I know my rights. She kept yelling that. She kept yelling it. She was hysterical. She wanted out of the hospital as soon as possible. She didn't want to be in a public hospital. She was scared that people like me would find out. And we have. And so all the wags are wagging. Oh, well, Star. I'm glad to see that you lived. And I'm glad to see that, you know, it could have been a lot worse. And I hope that you got all the work that you were going to get done at that one time. Because if that had ever happened to any of us, would we ever go back under the knife for anything? Absolutely not. That's why when you go under, you have to get multiple procedures. Because God forbid something happens where you never want to do it again. At least you got nice boobs. A little liposuction, little eye job. Now she'll never go back again. Then again, she won't have to. In, you know, a long time or never. Oh, Star. We almost lost you. There's your out, though, right there, Star. There's your reason to divorce him, and we'd all understand it. But we all know that the real reason would be that, Ow. Yes, that whole, you know what I mean? But there's your out right there. And you could make a bigger deal over the divorce as you did over the marriage. I will not stay married to a man who's going to let me lay with half the blood drained out of my body while he's in the gym with a lump on his head. That didn't sound right. But you know what I mean? That's a perfect out. Everybody would understand what she really means, that is. You know what I mean? I've been saving myself all day. They don't understand. I'm about to order so much food. I have no idea where we're going. I'm not even ordering on the basis of what I want to eat. I'm ordering on the base of price tag. I'll eat what I want to eat when I get home. Market price oysters. $85 tonight. I'll take 4 rounds of them. You know what I mean? VH1, they've put me through so much. We've been through so much together, though, but alas, it's all worked out. Who wants something to eat? I'll bring it for you tomorrow.
Caviar.
Okay. With toast points or without?
Oh, with.
Okay.
Filet mignon.
Okay. And a lobster tail?
Yeah.
Would you like some market priced oysters too? Okay. I'm going to order some of that. Oh, everybody's laughing. Ask Warfield. when Mr. Warfield, when he says let's go for dinner, go right over there to that. What's that little club on the boat called on the FDR? The Water Club. I don't even know the name. I'm trying to rush in there so fast to look at the menu. I am so tacky. It's unbelievable. And I look and sit. You know what I have for dinner? Caviar. You know how much caviar you need to fill up a big old bear like me? Wow. A lot of it. And I push the capers aside. Don't try to fill me up with the crap. Capers and onions and egg and crap. Oh, I want the caviar. All right, you guys. Let's clear out the phone line so I can say goodnight to everybody and then we can go home. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy. How are you?
Hi, Wendy. I'm fine.
Good. Nice to have you here. What's your name?
My name's Katrina. Of course, it's not Katrina, but...
Oh, yes. Oh, I see here. They say you want advice. You're 29 in the Bronx. What's going on?
Okay, it's going to be really quick and easy.
Okay.
Tell me if I'm overreacting, but my present boyfriend's wife called him asking if he could go with her and check out a camp for her daughter. This is not his daughter. This is her daughter. My thing is, he doesn't work for husband for hire. So if they're over with, what the hell is she calling him for, asking something like that?
Okay, where is the daughter's actual father?
Somewhere in New York City.
Is this the only father that the daughter's ever known?
No.
Not that makes a difference, but how long have you been with your boyfriend?
I'd say about 6-7 months.
Gray area, but I say no. I say you have a right to be upset with that.
That's right.
But if you're really that upset, this is also the time to walk out of the relationship because this is a sign of perhaps things to come. Yeah.
Thank you. How you doing?
All right. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, by the way, they're actually killing Chef off South Park. They say, I'll fix that Isaac Hayes. We're going to kill him off. Guess what they're going to do? So they're going to, just about as bad. This particular episode, The Killation, is going to air next Wednesday.
Kenny's going to get him.
No, listen. Chef is going to be brainwashed by a club called the Super Adventure Club, which would be like Scientologist. And reportedly, he's going to be depicted as a pedophile. Oh, see? They're sticking it to Isaac. And listen to the rest. Chef repeatedly tells children that he wants to make sweet love to them before he suffers a barrage of horrific accidents, including falling off a bridge, being burned, being stabbed, being mauled by an animal, and then he finally dies. Boy, Isaac, they got the last laugh on your black ass. They got you good. That's okay. You're laughing all the way to the bank, man. All right, everybody. I love you for being here. Thank you so much. I mean, and really, you do it for me, and hopefully I do it for you. The laughter. Vaughn's up next with the Quiet Storm. No laughing there. No laughing. Yo, no. Yup. Hello. This is Vaughn Harper, and he's up next with the Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS. Bye-bye.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.